What's up, everybody? This is Lord Gaelic here to do the Lord's work. Fuck it. You know, I can't even get to my goddamn intro. This raggedy, funky doghead bitch here never saw a fucking scam that she didn't like, and I said this shit. I said this shit years ago. I said this raggedy, musty bitch was gonna do this shit. I told y'all motherfuckers didn't believe me. I told y'all this bitch is gonna do this shit. She will try every little goddamn thing she can to scam so she can sit on her fat, funky ass. What was it? I'm dead. Big Kathy got cancer. A bitch hungry. Now she using radio's autism. I been knew you was gonna do this shit. I'm talking about all goddamn jokes aside, and I ain't shit. And I ain't shit, but I'm a little bit of shit for this shit here. This bitch takes the cake on ain't shitness. Oh no, people. I am relinquishing my crown as the king of ain't shitness. Cause this strong face, handsome ass man right here is the king of ain't shitness. As low as you got to fucking go. You sit there begging for breakfast for yourself, not mentioning your son, because you've been hiding a little motherfucker because you don't care, because he's in the way. Now, at your fucking lowest of the low, and none of that shit fucking works, you're throwing your helpless son up there. Technically, you're not throwing him up there because you're hiding him. You're throwing his image and his condition up there to try to get some fucking sympathy, you raggedy, musty, bangy bitch. You think you gonna sneak on live and try to goddamn beg? Okay, bitch, I got your ass right here. I got you, bitch.
I don't know. You've been watching me for a long time. You know, I can't stand going live. Like, something about going.
Oh, quit lying, bitch. Fuck you mean you can't stand live. No. You can't go live. Because you got radio screaming all over the goddamn place. Y'all live in that motherfucking car. You're going live now because you at your last goddamn leg. Sitting up here with your goddamn bandana on, that tired ass goddamn ponytail on. Yeah, bitch, but nah, You coming up here begging because you need that goddamn money, bitch, because it's the end of the goddamn month. It's surely approaching. Come on, bitch.
That makes me feel, I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like it.
Yes, you do. You don't like not being able to go live. Quit lying, bitch.
But my family and friends asked me to start going live more and
your family and friends, you mean the ones in your head? All your AI generated pics? All them fucking personalities in your head ask you to go live, bitch? No. You have to go live to beg. Because when you realize, when you put that GoFundMe up, when you saw that you got $0 fucking dollars, when you clicked on that GoFundMe link and that shit said, because when shit up there, now your last attempt, I don't know how much Benadryl you put in radio goddamn juice, but now bitch trying to go live. Come on, bitch.
And everybody what I've been going through for the past 2 years because
you're a lazy bitch. You don't want to work. Big Cat and Darbo caught on to that shit. That's why you been going through this shit, bitch. Stop lying.
Life changed so much, and a lot of people don't know that, but it changed a
The only thing that changed is your goddamn hotel room. Stop lying, bitch.
lot to where I haven't been posting as much as I usually post. Some people did.
Yeah, you can't go live as much because radio's running around and Big Kathy Adamo gone. You don't post as much, but you post every hour, every goddamn day. Stop lying, bitch.
Even notice because y'all are watching so much on social media right now. You probably did.
Y'all, bitch, we be at work. Fuck you mean? You are watching so much on social media.
Even notice that I
You, bitch, you.
haven't even really been on here like that.
Yeah, bitch, that shit itch. You ain't been on here like that, but you live every goddamn day begging for bacon money. Pandering for pancakes. Groveling for grits. Stop it.
Just, like, putting up a video here or there, but it ain't been like
put up a video here, there on Facebook and Instagram. Stop lying, bitch. Come on.
typical content that I usually post. And that's because I actually decided to take a step back with my career. I mean, everything that I was doing.
What career, bitch? What fucking career? What fucking career? A homeless high school dropout putting your career on hold? Bitch, you did that when you dropped out of 10th grade. Bitch, you put high school on hold. Stop it.
Not just social media, but my UI UX design business.
Which is bullshit. Complete bullshit. Come on, bitch.
Any corporate jobs, anything like that. I had to take a...
Now, see, this is supposed to be all about radio's autism, but you're making it all about you. See, you can tell motherfuckers full of shit. The more they talk, the more they reveal what they really want to talk about, which is themselves. This bitch has been dying to go live-ish for so fucking long. You're supposed to be up here begging for radio's autism, which, of course, if all you got to do is take him and get evaluated, but you're not going to do that because they're going to take him and lock your raggedy ass up. All you got to do is take him to get evaluated, and you will get free benefits and the care that he should have gotten 6 years ago, but you didn't do it because you've been hiding, because it ain't about him, because it ain't never been about him. Bitch.
Back from because I needed to take care of my son. My son.
That's probably about the only thing you said truthful so fucking far. You had, and you hate that, had to take care of goddamn radio.
Special needs, so he needed me to be there with him full time, and it's extremely...
Because Big Kathy and Damo left, and you can't tie him up that long in the backseat of the goddamn car.
Difficult for me to be there for him full time, and also do content...
How is it difficult to be there full time? You ain't got no fucking job, bitch. How?
Creation and work and run a...
Work where? Pull up. Here's your bag.
Business, and you know, I still write books and stuff, and I will post like my books.
No, ChatGPT writes those pamphlets of yours, and go ahead. Now see, you're the only bitch who write books that got mostly pictures in them.
Here and there, but I haven't been going hard with my content like usual, and it's been like that for over a year, and a lot of people...
You ain't going hard, but you post all day, every day. Begging for goddamn grits.
You didn't notice because I put up stuff here and there, but if you look at like the views on a lot of my stuff, it's been extremely...
You mean the ones you ain't buy? That's why they're low, because you ain't had no money to buy them.
No, because...
You're the only bitch I know who sits there and gotta make a life decision over views and a bag of chips. Who in the fuck has to make decisions like that other than your dumb ass?
When you only put up content occasionally and there's no consistency.
Bitch, every day ain't occasionally. Now, if your ass would consistently get a goddamn job, you wouldn't be up here dry begging, looking like a goddamn slave.
You don't build momentum with your content, so it's not a lot of views on stuff. And so you can...
No, you can't sit there using your goddamn child support to buy goddamn views no more, because the goddamn government taking that shit. The government giveth your ass benefits and they taketh away your child support. Go, Trump.
Tell if you've been looking at my content for the past, you know, if you even just go back and scroll right now, you can see what I was doing.
Bitch, the only people looking at your goddamn content is us.
I was very spontaneous with it, and I wasn't really taking it serious like that. But
You're not taking it serious, but you post it every hour, on the goddamn hour, every day, begging for goddamn bacon to get your ass off the West Coast to move your ass back to the goddamn East Coast.
The family suggested that I do a content genre niche switch. And
Nobody suggested that shit but you. But unfortunately, the only thing that's been consistent is you trying to switch up shit. And the problem is everywhere you go, you can't leave yourself or priest out of your narrative.
that's very difficult for me to do because I've been doing relationship content for like 20 years. So it's like, how do you...
A relationship content for somebody who's never been in a relationship, that's why your content sucks, and purposely getting pregnant by other people's men. And you wonder why nobody's buying your shit.
go from the relationship content or what I've been doing to this new thing that I'm doing? And
How is begging, like you've been begging, considered new? Because you've been begging since been begging, but what's new about it? Even that goddamn rap you got on your head is fucking old, bitch. Come on now, stop it.
basically, I'm focusing more on my son's channel because my son has autism. And
Thank you, bitch. I was the first one to unofficially diagnose his ass with autism. And I remember you coming in the goddamn chat. My son speaks 5 languages. My son doesn't have autism. Okay, bitch. I'm starting to think your ass got autism too.
him being special needs, I have to focus on that. I can't follow.
No, bitch. You're special needs. Because anytime you got a 44-year-old high school dropout with no goddamn job up here dry begging, it's definitely special needs. Especially your ass need a job.
Dreams anymore. I don't want to say I can't follow my dreams anymore, but
See, that's your problem. You don't, bitch. Can I call you bitch? You make it to 45 years old. Anybody over the age of 12 still talking about reaching their dreams, bitch. It literally becomes a dream. See, there's a difference between a dream and a goal, bitch. See, what you're trying to say is you have goals. See, what most people have a plan and aspirations, they're called goals. Then when they drop out of a high school in the 10th grade and refuse to go back and spend the rest of their life going from pillar to post, hopping on married dick to married dick to married dick, get a season's pass at a goddamn chop shop, then you wake up at the age of 44 years old. Yeah, bitch. Now it's a dream. It is literally a dream. Dream of a job.
because it's hurtful to say it, but I can't.
No, it ain't. You've been begging your whole goddamn life. What's hurtful about it?
Do what I was doing before because I gotta put so much energy into being my son's advocate for autism. Because
No, bitch, no. If you had done this, you would not be on here dry begging, and I would not have this size 13 comfortably on your neck. Bitch. That's why. The only reason you're up here now is because nothing else has worked, and you were doing what I said you was gonna do from the fucking beginning. When nothing else worked, you couldn't use Big Kathy, goddamn Damo no more, and watch when this GoFundMe shit don't work, and bitch, it's not gonna work. You gonna start shitting on radio. Anytime you try to use somebody and that person is no longer useful to you, you start throwing shade.
as he's getting older, I'm starting to realize a lot of.
It's harder to hide his condition now that he's getting older. Yeah, bitch, we know. It's harder to control him. We know, but unfortunately, bitch, you are stuck with him. Or he's stuck with you. How you want to look at it. But either way, he's going to be living with you for the rest of his life. And I already know how this movie is going to end. When he gets old enough to get a job, because you're going to make him get a job, just like them goddamn grocery stores who put them little mongoloid people out there to get buggies, he's going to be one of them. While you're sitting at home, and he's getting, or home being a hotel, he's going to be getting his SSI check, because he ain't going to be able to have a productive life. And he going to get his little bullshit ass buggy corralling job, bringing that shit back home to you. Because he's not going to realize, why am I here supporting this bum bitch? You're using him now, and you're going to use him when he gets older.
The stuff that he initially had, he isn't growing out of fast enough. And
like what, bitch? Non-verbalism? He ain't growing out of that shit.
The story about how I found out he had autism.
Oh, it's a damn story, bitch. Come on. Come on with it, bitch. Come on.
It's a very sad one, but I found out.
No, bitch. What's sad is you didn't take heed when I said that shit in that live stream, bitch. You came in there on 2 wheels like Knight Rider. And I said, look here, bitch. Something wrong with that little nigga. You need to go get him evaluated. For real. I was being a dick when I said it, and I'm being a dick when I'm saying it now. But for real. You need to go get his ass evaluated. I told you that.
From some people being malicious on YouTube because they were stealing content.
The truth ain't malicious. Stealing what?
From my YouTube channel, my son's YouTube channel, and posting it on their channels.
Bitch. What you call stealing content, me and YouTube and the rest of the universe call fair use. And I'll turn those fair use videos into what I call rebuking services. Just like this here is a rebuking service, fair use. Nobody stole shit, and the truth ain't malicious. Exposing your ass is always malicious, ain't it, bitch?
Making fun of myself. It's so hard.
Nah, bitch, I'm making fun of you. And bitch, take them the dead glasses, the dead Jackson glasses off. We know them shits is window glass. Stop it.
Yeah, making fun of myself. I just want to make sure I was still on.
Yeah, you still on, bitch. And so am I.
And they were making fun of him, calling him radio, calling him slow, saying he had autism.
Well, actually, I said he had autism first. Then I named him radio. There's levels to this shit, bitch.
I was like, my son had autism. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, that's when you came in my chat. Or, excuse me, rebuking sir during my book reading. And you said, my son does not have autism. He speaks very well. No, he doesn't. No.
But then I started like paying attention to, a lot more of the things he was doing, and he was actually showing signs of autism in some of the videos.
I told you that, stupid. I fucking pointed it out. Anytime a kid grows some birthday cake, really? Stop it.
So when I did start noticing some of the stuff he was doing, like standing.
You mean when you would tell him to sit his ass down and he wouldn't sit down? Shit like that? When he kicked in the goddamn door and his diapers, that he was too big to still be in? You didn't think that was a little bit weird? Well, see, this is how your first foray into parenting, you musty bitch. That might seem as a bit unusual to you. Just like it's unusual to me and the rest of the fucking universe that your 44-year-old, goddamn, I can't even call you a bust down. You're the oldest living escaped slave who still dresses like a slave. Is sitting up here and don't understand that shit you doing ain't normal. Yeah, bitch, yeah.
His arms, chinning, being sensitive to sound, touch, texture.
Now, bitch, I'm pretty sure that the first time you tried to pick him up and he ran from your ass when he was able to run, that's not typically a sign of autism. See, that's a sign that he got some common sense, just like everybody else ran from you. Priest ran from you. Daddy-O, Big Kathy, Damo, everybody ran from you, bitch. So I guess you can call all them motherfuckers autistic, too.
Lights, everything. It's almost like raising a superhero. It's almost like he has.
A superhero? Bitch, no. Superheroes, like Batman, say, I'm Batman. Superheroes, like Superman, go up, up, and away. Superheroes don't go, hey, Emma, sandwich. That is not what superheroes say. But since you're a slow bitch, I get it. It's a little strange to you.
Super strength, super hearing, super seeing, vision, super everything. It is very...
Super everything. He's the only superhero that has super hearing, supervision, super strength, but not super speech. No! Even handyman can talk. Fuck.
Hard for him to control all of it. Then he has he doesn't know how to socially, interact with people. He can't pick up rules.
Again, bitch. And there's many facets to him not being able to socialize. First of all, the person he sees all day, every day is yell. Okay? So seeing as how Priest, Damo, Big Kathy, Andre, and the rest of the goddamn civilized world don't fuck with you, that kind of means you might be the one with the social problem. Maybe. But again, everything you're saying is not exactly red flags of autism. Him not being able to speak to you, him not being able to socialize with you, that's not exactly a sign of autism, but okay. Again, bitch, you're exhibiting all these signs.
Social cues. But the interesting part about it is he is extremely.
And bitch, anytime a motherfucker put a goddamn restraining order on your ass, send you a cease and desist, TikTok banned by 6 of your accounts, bitch, you might be the ones who can't pick up on social cues.
Intellectual. It's he is so.
But he speaks 5 languages now.
Brilliant.
Brilliant, but he can't use the potty.
He took one day, all right, and this is just one of the many stories I'm gonna start sharing because.
Oh, come on, bitch, break down, bitch, come on, y'all. Some of this shit is too preposterous to be made up. I'm starting to believe some of this shit. Oh, come on, bitch, what happened?
Everybody's telling me to start sharing stories, more stories about him.
No, bitch. You're sharing stories because you have no choice, bitch. This is your last leg. It's what, the 24th, y'all? The first is fast approaching, bitch. Come on.
To raise awareness about autism and.
Nah, bitch, you try to raise money to stay where you at.
For us to continue raising funding for him to get the resources and therapy he needs.
No, bitch, no. You notice how the bitch keep looking away from the goddamn camera? Because she's making this shit up as she goes along. No, bitch, no. You want money to raise funds for you to get a different color slave wrap on your head. You need to raise money and awareness so you can get another pound of fucking bacon that you try to eat every goddamn day. That's what this shit is about. This is not about radio because he was actually properly being cared for. You wouldn't need to ask for shit. Because first of all, if anything, you get a goddamn SSI check. You get free housing. You get free healthcare. You wouldn't need to come on here to do shit. You can sit at home with your fat fuck. Oh, that's the goddamn problem. Isn't it, bitch? They will make you get a goddamn job. Just like they're taking a goddamn child support for their room, they will make your ass get a motherfucking job, and it ain't gonna be welcome to Walmart. No, bitch. No. It's not gonna be that. They gonna make you get a goddamn job, and of course, to get to that point, they will have to look at him and see how neglected he has been. Having that boy live in that goddamn car is downright fucking criminal.
Because he can't go.
You bitch, you.
So regular school and do regular things that regular kids do. He can't.
He can't go to regular school and do regular things, even though you say he's a genius, a techie, and speaks 5 languages. He can't go to regular school because there will be questions. And those questions will be followed by consequences.
He's been at school for 3 weeks now.
Yeah, go, come on, bitch. Drop down, and the head is, bitch, because it's synthetic, okay? Yak hair and human skulls don't match. Oh, I know it is. Know the bitch. Come on, bitch. Look at this. This bitch is literally thinking of this shit. She's thinking and thinking another's working.
It's been difficult to
Difficult to hide him. That's right, bitch. It has been difficult to hide it because we know he is not in school. Stop it.
And get him to do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, like be quiet while mommy's making a video. That is very difficult. Stop shitting in the car. That is very difficult. How to dog potty train, but your son ain't.
The reason why I even took this long to even get him into school is
because you've been hiding him. And you haven't taken this long to get into anything because he is not in school. You took this long to come over here and goddamn. First, if you try begging, now the bitch just begging.
his doctor suggested he be evaluated by a doctor before he goes to school, and I tried to wait. Like, they put us on.
Yes. See, stop this waiting list. See, this is for her to excuse why he has not been evaluated and not been a doctor, bitch. If anything, say again, this bitch love to put the cart before the horse. You want to live with a nigga in a motel before you got there and live in a house. You want to get pregnant by a nigga before you got there and get a divorce. Now you want to goddamn get your son evaluated before you get yourself evaluated, bitch. No, he has not been evaluated by no doctor. We all know this shit, bitch. See, anytime a motherfucker who could make it past the 10th grade tries to outsmart normal people, shit like this happens.
Waiting list. They put us on like waiting list to put us on another waiting list, and it's just a lot.
No, they did not put him on no goddamn waiting list. I guarantee you, if anybody see that kid's condition the way it is right now, and your raggedy ass posted every goddamn day talking about you need something to eat, trust me, you wouldn't have to be put on no goddamn waiting list, bitch. All thing you be waiting on to see a goddamn judge where your ass get locked up.
Waiting, and I was like, sometime around Christmas, I was like, I cannot keep waiting to put my son in school. I just think
there was no waiting to put him in school. If they see this condition, there will be waiting on nothing but you waiting for breakfast the next morning when they bring you breakfast in the county jail when they see how you've been neglecting that little motherfucker.
To me, this is more detrimental to him. So I went ahead and enrolled him in school.
No, staying with you is more detrimental. And no, you did not enroll him in goddamn school. You probably gave him 2 Benadryl instead of 1.
And he's been there for like 3 weeks, and it's good for me because I've been finally getting some time to myself. Because before,
no, if his ass was really in goddamn school, your motherfucking ass would be out here every goddamn day going live. So no, he is not in school. I find it rather ironic that you make this goddamn GoFundMe, or excuse me, what I call it, the let a nigga hold some shit fund, the day before you come in here dry begging because you saw that balance would not get below -0. So no, he is not in school.
I wasn't here. I'm in California by myself now. My mother isn't.
By choice. All of this is by choice. You're in California by yourself because you thought his daddy was going to leave his wife and follow your ass out there. You're alone by choice because Big Candy and Damo couldn't take it no goddamn more. All of this is by choice. You chose to purposely get pregnant by a baby that somebody else's husband told you he did not fucking want.
My daughter has moved somewhere else with the guy that she's dating.
Yeah, she moved somewhere else away from you because she couldn't take it no goddamn more. Using her as a goddamn check and a free babysitter for radio. No. She finally woke the fuck up and left.
I'm by myself with my son. My son's father is in Atlanta being a dusty.
He's not being a dusty. Well, he's not being a dusty for that. Sit there and telling you ahead of time that he did not want you or that baby, and you chose to have that baby any goddamn way. That don't make him a dusty.
I'm saying it, so it's like I have to focus solely on my son, and so I can't really do a lot of things that I used to do. But anyway, one of the stories I want.
One of the things like what? And yes, bitch, all these are fucking stories. They're not even sob stories, but just stories.
The shares that my son, he needs something like, I don't know if you know.
A good home life. He needs a roof. He needs stability. He needs anybody other than you. Yeah, we know.
Which you probably don't. Autistic kids like this thing called a vibrating plate.
See, again, if this is the text bitch lying. And not lying about the vibrating plate, lying about getting evaluated. See, bitch, if you had gotten to be evaluated properly, then they would tell you what the name of the vibrating plate was. What this stupid bitch does is she goes online and she Googles this shit. And she puts her own spin on it. So the doctor who diagnosed radio is Soncerae Monique, BSD. Not MSD, BSD. Bullshit degree. This bitch went online and Googled and diagnosed this shit herself. And she looked up, and I guess what she looked at as this thing called a vibrating plate. See, bitch, if you go to a doctor, they're going to give it that vibrating plate a name. But since it's just you, Google, and that wall, that's what we got.
It's like about this big, and it's flat, and it moves. It looks like...
Why can't you show us? Why can't you show us what it is since he has one? That little floating ball with all the lights that you admitted that he's afraid of, and you threw it in the room with him and locked the door? Oh, you was glad to show us that bullshit. Just like you show us that goddamn banner behind you that you tried to drag out and out of goddamn storage. But you would not show the vibrating plate thingy. Right, okay. Okay.
One of those things that you use to weigh like fruit and vegetables. It looks like that, but it...
No, bitch. See, again. See, you Googling the picture doesn't help you any better. Describe this shit, okay? Show us what it is if you really have one.
Vibrates, and that vibrating sound and that vibrating that feeling, it helps with their sensory processing. And so instead of me getting my son one of those, he has a handheld fan, and I actually...
How did I know he didn't have one? How did I fucking know? What do you mean? Hell up, bitch. Wait a minute. Instead of getting him one of them, I told y'all, she don't even know what the fuck that thing is.
Bought this fan for him when we was living in my car, and I'm gonna get...
We knew why you was living in the goddamn car, living in Damo's car, you mean. You bought him a fan in that car because it was hot. That's why. Stop it.
To the part where we was living in my car, and let me just tell you this one story about him.
Yeah, but we can't wait to get to that goddamn part. Come on, bitch, get to the part about the car.
And so I got him a fan, and he's using the portable fan to like build like this launch pad for a helicopter.
Again, if it's not launching your ass into a job, bitch, it's the wrong goddamn launch pad. But okay, instead of getting him that little vibrating plate that you read about on Google, you get him a fucking fan. To any of the parents of any special needs or autistic children, please, when y'all get done laughing y'all ass off with this video, go down the comment section and describe to me what your fan looks like for your special needs child. That way y'all can compare fans so this bitch don't feel alone.
So he can get the helicopter to lift up off the launch pad on its own using the wind from the fan.
Bitch, how is he gonna get a goddamn helicopter to levitate inside of, to hear you say it, inside of a goddamn Corolla with your big ass, the ailing dog, and him? He trying to get a goddamn helicopter off of a fucking fan that you got him to help with his autism. Right.
And I'm looking at him like, this is the same boy who doesn't know how to tie his shoes, who hates putting on his own shirt, refuses to brush his
what?
teeth, any...
So basically he has not progressed at all since been catching them because he wasn't brushing his teeth then. You're going to see these doctors get evaluated. You got him a fan and not a toothbrush. We know he don't like to wear clothes because how many times he done kicked the door in with no clothes on. He don't know how to tie his goddamn shoes, but he don't know how to untie them goddamn ropes you put them in. Like, really, bitch? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Really? Come on.
simple things. He acts like it's the most complicated thing in the world to do. But
yeah, it's complicated. Sit still, Justice. Duck your head down. Keep these covers over you so nobody sees us living in this fucking car. Yeah. Yeah, those are simple tests, all right. Right. Be quiet so mommy can get over here and pretend like I'm rich. Oh, yeah, he can't do that shit. He is useless to you.
complicated things that proves that he is an engineer, that he's
an engineer. Pushing a button or turning a knob to operate a fan makes him an engineer. He can't go to the potty. He can't tie his shoes. But because he can push a button and turn a knob and turn on the fan, that makes him an engineer. Just like you being homeless in a motel with no job, no education, makes you a highly educated, wealthy engineer life coach, right? Okay, bitch.
just so bright. It's so easy for him to do. Because I'm
He's so bright, but he don't know he's living in a car. Okay.
here trying to figure out how he knew that he could use his fan to build a launch pad for a helicopter to begin with. Like,
Oh, bitch. Probably while he's turning his fan on, excuse me, and when he drooled on said fan, we know he drooled, and the drool went up because of the fan, that does not make him a genius or an engineer. Sorry, it doesn't.
anyway, so about sometime during October,
And any bitch who got a 9.5 grade education would think something like that is amusing. Ooh, I turned on this fan and stuff flew on it and paper go up. Yes, bitch, I can imagine that would be the cat's meow to you.
of last year, we finally moved into a Hyatt house. Now, I've been going back and forth from Hyatt house to extended stay hotel.
Bitch, we know this. We know you've been going back and forth to the extended stay hotel. We wait for you to drop some gems on us, bitch. We wait.
Before that, I was just
So far, only thing you told us is radio can't talk, can't tie shoes, bitch hungry, bitch in a hotel, he can't tie shoes, he don't wear clothes, and he's on the spectrum. Next, you're gonna tell us that rain is wet. Come on, bitch, get to it.
hotel hopping all over the place, all over.
We know. You was hotel hopping in Atlanta. What's different?
Northern and Southern California. I was driving all over the place.
Driving all over the place, going from DoorDash delivery to DoorDash delivery. We know.
For a number of reasons. And so, let me rewind.
Bitch, what other reason did you ain't got no job? But that's the only reason why. You've been driving all over the place, going from hotel to hotel, because you ain't got no job. Goddamn, bitch.
So, in like, it's 2025 now. So,
2025, and you're the same place you was in 2015 and 2005. Homeless.
in 2023, my lease was coming up on my apartment that I was living in.
No, bitch. No. Big Kathy's lease was coming up on her apartment. Come on, bitch, tell the truth, shame devil.
And I didn't really like living there anyway because
Yes, you did. You loved living somewhere where the only door wasn't on the bathroom because you were in a goddamn hotel. You like the fact that you ain't got to live in a goddamn bathroom, which all a hotel is goddamn bathroom is. You like the fact that you ain't got to live in a goddamn hotel room. You, Big Cathy, Damo, Radio, and that dog. And between the five of y'all ain't got to figure out what's that smell. Damn, bitch. I'd be ecstatic, too.
it was kind of hard to get my mother up and down the stairs because she was in a wheelchair.
But it wasn't hard to get her to goddamn put that goddamn apartment in her name. If anytime somebody agrees to house your ass and get the goddamn apartment in your name knowing you ain't got no fucking job, and the worst thing you gotta worry about is getting them up and down the stairs in a fucking wheelchair, bitch, you winning.
And we lived on the third floor of that
Yeah, y'all live on the third floor, we know. Which doubled as your studio, we know, bitch.
apartment building. It was a nice apartment building. It was very secure. It was safe. It was gated.
It was a nice, gated, secure apartment that you did not like living in, but you like living in a hotel, though. You like living in your car, though. Okay. Okay, bitch.
It was upscale. I live in an upscale.
Oh, yeah, it's upscale. You live in an upscale area, but you didn't like living there. Right. I don't know nobody who don't like living somewhere where they can live rent free. You the only motherfucker in there not contributing to the goddamn rent because child support don't count because that's radio money. You the only one living in there who ain't paying goddamn rent, but you don't like being there. Okay.
Environment. The Tri-Valley area, I don't know if y'all know anything about that, but the Tri-Valley area is a very beautiful area in Northern California. It's in the suburbs of the San Francisco Bay Area, right? And so we've been living in the Tri-Valley area.
Okay, so if you live in the Tri-Valley area, it's a high earning area. It's very posh. It's in Northern California, like you keep telling us. Why the fuck are you up here asking us peasants for crumbs? Why? Why? That's like, okay, you tell it, Bill Gates calling us broke people asking if he can hold something. You don't need us, remember? You're so educated. You make six figures. But you're pandering for porridge. So why are you up here begging for goddamn money, bitch? Why?
And surrounding areas the whole time we've been here, and I've been here for almost 7 years now. And so
7 years and you're still begging. 7 years and your child can't talk. 7 years, you still ain't got no fucking job. The only thing that's been consistent is you being in them goddamn motels and begging.
I didn't like living in this apartment, and the only reason why I got the apartment is
Big Kathy got in her name. You didn't like living in that apartment in Northern California, which is a high earning area, in a gate, very secure, very high end, but you didn't like living there and you didn't have to pay no fucking rent. But the only reason you got into it was how?
because it was easy to get. Because a lot of the other places we were looking, it was so hard to even.
It was so hard because you ain't had no job, Big Kathy ain't had no job, Damo's job wouldn't cut it. That's the only goddamn job that probably gave out senior discounts. That's it. That's why it was so hard, because you ain't got no work history. Kathy ain't got no goddamn work history. Damo won't have enough work history. Come on, bitch. Come on. Keep it up. Come on. Take a deep breath. Think of another lie.
Like put it like this: when you apply for an apartment or a home here in California,
Right. You apply for an apartment or a home, and they put last place lived. Do not, under any circumstances, put the coordinates to the Walmart parking lot, bitch. Okay? When they ask you current place of employment, don't say life coach. Okay? They probably laughed your ass about that goddamn office.
it takes so much energy. Like you gotta.
It don't take no energy, bitch. It takes no evictions, current income, and current rental history, which you have none of. And if they require balanced pH, your ass really be fucked.
Fill out all of these pay these application fees, pay these holding fees, and then you are competing.
Right, again, which is why they're not so quick to offer an apartment to a bitch who ain't got no fucking job. Duh.
With at least 30 to 40 other people to get that same property.
Bitch, stop calling it a property, it's an apartment, okay? It's a property if you own it. or you're paying a mortgage. That will make it a property. That was just a place to stay that y'all couldn't get into because you did not have any work or rental history.
So you could make more than enough money to live there. You could.
Bitch, anybody who go pay for a candy bar with a $5 bill and gets $2 of change back can afford more than you. Stop it. Anytime you jiggle the goddamn vending machine at the little coin slot and you get out 35 cents, bitch, they're still out earning you.
Have the deposit. You could have everything you supposed
Which you didn't.
to have. You could have an amazing credit score. You can
Which you don't.
have, a clean eviction history.
See, this bitch loves speaking reversals. Speaking of everything she doesn't fucking have. Down payment, no. Credit score, no. Rental history, no. You have none of that.
Whatever the case is, and still end up not getting that house or apartment that you applied.
Especially when you put down life coach as your current place of employment. You can't put outside as your current place of employment. Doesn't work that way, bitch. Sorry, doesn't work. Nah.
So we had been applying for houses, and this was before the lease was up.
You mean Big Kathy has been applying for houses because she's the only one with any viable income. And SSI check is still income. So imagine again, just give me some free advice, bitch. You gonna go to jail, but radio will still get an SSI check.
We had been applying for new houses, and I ended up living in that apartment to begin with because of something terrible that happened with my mom and her mismanaging my finances.
How you mismanage dust? How do you mismanage emptiness? How the fuck do you mismanage an empty purse? I know, not having a fucking job, and I'm talking about you. You can't mismanage what ain't there, bitch. Stop it. Stop.
She was an accountant, so a lot of the stuff that was happening is...
It's easy to be an accountant when the person's money you count has zero.
Out of my household financially, I was leaving it up to my mother, and my mother was doing this
You were leaving it up to her because she's the only one with any income.
thing she does that I cannot stand. It's called
Not giving you the money when you ask for it. You cannot stand that. Letting you sit on your fat funky ass all day and goddamn pretend how rich you are in your goddamn studio while radio with dragon breath. He's as strong as a dragon and has dragon breath. Imagine that. She ain't sitting there for to go for that shit no more, bitch. No.
robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's what she calls it.
No. She's robbing her SSI check to pay your funky ass. Anybody get tired of that?
And so she would basically rob me.
How do you rob an empty bank vault? That's like breaking into a vacant house with no furniture in it. Not even a piece of cheese to steal from the fucking mouse. How?
Peter to pay Paul. And instead of paying the mortgage or the rent, my mother...
No, bitch. No. You got y'all thrown. Well, you had help from the ain't shit gang. But no, bitch. That is not what got y'all kicked out of the goddamn house.
would be doing some little fraudulent things to make sure that my sister was okay, other family members.
What fraudulent things? The only person who's doing anything fraudulent is you right now by asking for a GoFundMe by an undiagnosed special needs child who you are actively neglecting and putting in danger. That's what's fraudulent, bitch.
Okay, other bills were okay, and that's how we ended up losing the house the first time. Okay.
No, you were the reason y'all lost that goddamn house, bitch. Stop lying.
And I worked my ass off for that house.
Work your ass off for what? Big Kathy, well, she didn't really have to work. She just got a goddamn SSI check. What was that video? We got the money, we got the house. That wasn't you, bitch. That was Big Kathy.
If anybody knows my story, they know that I worked my ass off when I...
Yeah, but if we know your story, you begged your ass off. And working your ass off while you was on your goddamn knees is not, well, technically it is working your ass off. It is.
First got here, we was living in a homeless shelter. This was in 2017.
Right. She was living in a homeless shelter with you.
I mean, I was still pregnant with my son.
Intentionally pregnant with a son.
He was living in a homeless shelter, and then
Right.
eventually I ended up getting the house that I got, and
You did not end up getting the goddamn house, bitch. Big Kathy got that goddamn house, and you got y'all put out the fucking house.
it was like, wait a minute, let me make sure.
Yeah, bitch, the same 4 people still in there. I ain't talking about those 32 people, bitch, because those 32 people is us. The other 4 is the other niggas in there. But we been all blocked, so fuck it.
Yeah, ended up getting the house that I got, and it was a beautiful home. The whole goal was
A home with no goddamn furniture. We know. We were there. We saw.
to get that house, keep my mother in that house.
Yeah, keep her in the house, bitch. We know. You wanted to keep her in the house.
I went and got another house for me and my kids.
Oh, wait. Hold on. What sense does that make? Now, let's assume for a minute in Atlanta, make believe this shit was true. You went out and got a goddamn house for you to get a Big Kathy. And because you got it like that, you was going to go get another house for you, Damo, and radio. Okay.
So anyway, my mother fucked up that whole thing, and so we ended up.
Oh, so now Big Kathy fault. Okay. So it's Big Kathy fault when she got approved for that house. And your shenanigans got y'all kicked out. And it's Big Kathy fault again when she got that apartment in her name and she didn't want to carry your ass no goddamn more. So all that Big Kathy fault, okay.
Once we lost that house, which was in December of
Once you lost that house, tell the truth, bitch. Once you got y'all kicked out, what else happened?
2019, we lost that house and ended up having to go to a hotel.
We know. You started in the hotel. Now you back at the hotel. See, the saying is supposed to be, start at the bottom, now we here. Your shit go, start at the bottom, period.
So January, we're in the hotel that whole month, and I'm trying to make sure everyone
Yeah, we know. That's when the Indian man locked y'all out of Christmas Eve. Yeah, we know.
is saving, putting something in their savings, fixing
Also, so you're making sure. Oh, what happened?
their credit scores. I'm doing everything.
Okay, so wait a minute. So wait a minute. So you, after y'all got evicted or put out whatever, you were making sure everybody was putting money in their savings. Now I do believe that you were making sure everybody was working, having money to give you. You were fixing their credit scores. Really? Bitch, I bet radio credit score probably fucked up. How much shit you done put in his name, huh?
Everything I can fiscally to make sure everyone inside of the household is financially in a good place so we can move somewhere.
Yes, you want to make sure everyone was in a good place financially so you can continue to sit on your ass. We know.
Immediately, right? So it's 2020. March come, the pandemic hits. Okay, so
Come on, bitch, get to the part where you died. You know, pandemic hits. What happened? When did you decide to unalive yourself?
the pandemic hits, we're stuck in the hotel. We can't go anywhere. World is closed.
No. They're stuck in a hotel with you. And it's around the same time where you said the crackhead flew out there to be with you.
So we're stuck in this hotel for a damn year. And I'm pissed because I had my mother.
Yes, you're pissed. You're pissed. You got them kicked out of fucking house that she got. But you're pissed. You're in the goddamn hotel. Big Kathy and Damo are the only two working. But you're pissed. Okay, bitch.
Not did what she did. We could have just been in the house, and I still.
No, bitch. If she hadn't not did what she did, you wouldn't have been in the house in the goddamn first place. If you had not did what you did, bitch, this is why you're in the situation you goddamn in. It's everybody's fault who you have mooched off of, Miss Interdependent, everyone who you have mooched off of got tired of it and left, so it's their fault. Okay. Now that's fucked up. All three of y'all in that goddamn house, you the only one whose seat cushion warm because you're sitting on it all goddamn day. Your seat cushion warm, they feet hurt. How that make sense?
I could have just been making money off of social media. I didn't need to like leave and...
No, but if you've been making money off goddamn social media, you wouldn't be up here begging.
You know, be paying for a hotel that is extremely expensive, right?
And those are the only two fucking working.
And it was a nice hotel. It wasn't like it was a bad hotel. But
okay, how the hotel nice, but the apartment ain't? Huh, bitch, huh?
But still, the point is, it's a hotel, right?
Right, it is a hotel that you are used to. That they had to go back into, which actually they didn't have to go back to any goddamn thing. They should have left your ass where you was at. Anytime you find a goddamn dirty napkin on the ground, bitch, you supposed to kick that bitch down the sidewalk.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a fan of hotels. I had never.
You're not a fan of hotels, says a woman who can't even get an apartment or a house in her own fucking name.
I lived in a hotel until I met my son's father and got pregnant with him. That was the first time I had ever lived in a hotel. And it's just like...
Bullshit. Bullshit. You was hotel hopping with Daddy-O, bitch. You was hotel hopping with Priest. Stop it. Stop.
Ever since I dealt with him, I can't get that hotel stink off of me. You know what I'm saying? Like
No. He couldn't get that hotel stank off him. And that hotel stank had a name, and it rhymes with Soncerae. He couldn't get that Soncerae smell off him. Actually, his grandmama couldn't get that shit out of two rooms of her goddamn house, and you had to goddamn go, bitch. So no. If anybody had to get rid of something that included a smell, it was Priest and his goddamn grandma.
I can't even get it to be like something that's not in my life anymore.
Something is not in your life anymore, says someone who is currently in a goddamn hotel.
Anyway, like, and this is why I tell women to make sure that you are selective about who you date, because...
Well, no, bitch. Again, if you got pregnant on purpose by a single man, maybe his excuse for leaving you wouldn't have been, I think I want to date my wife.
It's an exchange of energy. You get person's energy. You know.
Well, he got your energy off of him and went back to his wife. So, bitch, I don't know what type of energy you got that make nigga hair fall off, make kid come out slow, make your dick break. I don't know what type of energy that is, bitch. I don't know. That is, if anything, we could call that shit dark matter.
And so, anyway, I was pissed.
Thought you supposed to be talking about goddamn radio, not being able to talk. Come on, bitch. Come on now. You ain't help yourself here.
We was in the hotel for that whole year, and I'm mad. I'm just fucked up.
Yes, you're mad because Big Kathy did not want to get another house, or probably couldn't. Damo wasn't making enough money. You are fucking mad. The one with no job and contributing the least. The most useless motherfucker in there, because at least Benji could probably go out and hunt for some goddamn food. The most useless motherfucker in there is the one talking about they mad. And you wonder why they left.
So anyway, we finally find somewhere to live. We moved into that apartment, and I think we moved into that.
Yes, Big Kathy finally moved into that apartment and brought you where? Yeah, come on, what else?
Apartment, 2021. Sometime in 2021, we stayed in it. 2021, 2022, and then 2023 is when the lease.
They couldn't take it no more.
Was up with him.
Yep, the lease was up. She couldn't take it no more.
And I was looking for another place to live, and I couldn't.
Yep, you look for another place to live because Big Kat's about to skedaddle.
Find it, and between then and the time we moved there, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. So that's another reason why we couldn't.
Again, we know that.
Live somewhere else because we needed to live somewhere that was closer to the cancer treatment center. Now, during that time, I was a GoFundMe to raise money for my mom.
Raise money for your mom who was already getting treatment. You tried to raise money for you. Again, you never saw a scam that you didn't fucking like.
Cancer treatment. and no one was really donating like that. And I'm
at all.
assuming because of the pandemic or because some room.
Nah, bitch. No. If we could personify a pandemic, yes, it would be you. Yes. Because of the pandemic, nobody was fucking donating.
People had spread about me saying that I was lying about my mother having cancer and all this food.
No, bitch. Nobody said you're lying about your mother having cancer. We said you lied about the reason you need the goddamn money, bitch. No, stop it. That's why you put the shit under your goddamn sister's name. And we got wind of that shit. We torpedoed that shit, bitch. Stop lying. No.
That's right. And I'm sitting here like, a lot of people just don't understand what I'm dealing with, and I hate it.
No, bitch. A lot of people don't understand how you can use your cancer-stricken mother, who got you 2 places to stay, who's getting treatment provided by the state. You're up here asking for $100,000. I mean, it went up to $100,000. First, you had the $50,000. Didn't nobody donate a fucking crumb. So what did you do? Okay, since y'all won't give me $50,000, how about y'all give bitch $100,000? You the only motherfucker do some stupid shit like that. Again, a high school dropout who does not understand basic math. I get it. I do.
I didn't have to ask for help for something like this because it's cancer treatment, right?
Cancer treatment, and you were receiving help from the state.
So I'm getting frustrated. A month go by, we still have.
Yes, you're getting frustrated because nobody's helping you.
Enough money for me to be able to take care of my son and my mother.
No. Money for you to be able to sit on your goddamn ass.
And her cancer treatment, and I'm by myself, mind you.
You're by yourself with Big Kathy, Damo, and eventually Marcus. But you're by yourself, though.
Myself, taking care of my mother.
Right. You would fly private, go on helicopter rides, what you call it, swarting. You were throwing axes and shit, but you talking about bitch need $100,000. Big Kathy wasn't in none of that shit. That's right, because Damo and Marcus pay for all that shit.
Through chemo and radiation. And taking care of my son. So I get on GoFundMe and I'm like,
Bitch, I'm starting to think you had to go through goddamn radiation. Maybe that's why your edges and your hairline was pushed so fucking far back.
Need donations to help with my mother's medical treatment, right? So I'm not getting
that she was already receiving help for. We didn't need you to get up there with that fake GoFundMe. Come on, bitch.
Donations. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna start me on OnlyFans.
Bitch, see, okay, you think people stupid. You started the OnlyFans when you came back from the dead. You came back from the dead with a single and claimed to be an advocate for the alphabet community at the same time advertising your Only You fans. So you forget you already did that. You did the OnlyFans before you talked about Big Cat treatment, bitch. Stop it.
So I start me on OnlyFans. Everyone's being judgmental and shit.
We're being very judgmental, bitch. We judge you of guilty of bestiality. Meaning you sitting on that goddamn chair because that chair did shit to you.
The same people who didn't donate to my GoFundMe.
Hell no, we ain't got to donate to shit. It was a GoFundMe for a fake GoFundMe for Big Kathy's goddamn cancer treatment that she was already receiving treatment for. But you mad at us for not donating though. Okay.
Judging me for starting OnlyFans, right? So I started OnlyFans.
Bitch, if you count laughter as judgment, then I am guilty as fuck. Cause I was laughing my balls off of that shit. Like, bitch, how dare you? No.
I made the money that I made in a month on GoFundMe, I made in a day on OnlyFans.
Okay, so wait a minute. Ew, bitch. Ew. What? Oh. Okay, wait a minute. So, okay. Okay. So you say that nobody was donating to OnlyFans. I see the donated to the GoFundMe. You made that in a month, in a day. See, this is how you want to make it shit on that goddamn GoFundMe. Then that means you to make shit on your OnlyFans. Okay, I get it. Well, bitch, if you expect us to believe you, then goddamn it, pull that chair back out, pull that cowardly lion wig, throw that shit back on, and since you say radio's in school, hop on another goddamn chair. It's that simple. How you make all that goddamn money, it did make, on OnlyFans, but you just admitted you was in hotels and living in your car for a goddamn year. And all you did was hop on a chair and get the bag? That's what you're telling us? Okay.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to just keep OnlyFans up now. And doing OnlyFans was extremely hard for me because I'm just not.
It was extremely hard for you because everybody kept laughing. Shit. Bitch, I don't see how you kept a straight face doing that shit.
In that stage in my life at the time to be like this sexual person, right? I'm celibate.
Oh, you don't want to be sexual, you celibate, but says a bitch, you got a goddamn train ran on you, you got a season's pass to the goddamn chop shop. See, look, anytime you get goddamn, bitch, see, look. Okay. Anytime you go to abortion over the age of 35, I think they should automatically give your ass a senior discount. Cause you ain't got that much time left to have kids, bitch. So you probably the only motherfucker who got a season's pass and a goddamn senior discount to the goddamn chop shop.
Going home, praying all the time. I'm doing meditation. I'm going home, I'm taking care of my mom.
See, you're praying and prayer and meditation on everything but a goddamn job. Now, how do you go home and take care of your goddamn mama? Go home from where, bitch? Where'd you go? You didn't go to work. Where the fuck you go?
I'm being a mom to an autistic son.
You being a mom to an autistic son while Big Kathy's at home all day with him. We've seen you be a mom to an autistic son. We've seen him in the videos that you could not hide him in. So apparently, bitch, you being a mother sucks. Life coach shit didn't work. Motherhood doesn't work either.
I really, in my mind, I'm like, I don't have time to be out here doing OnlyFans. But
how does a motherfucker with no job have anything but time? You ain't got no fucking job. All you have is time.
I need the money, right? Because I cannot, I'm the only one they got. I'm the only one my mother got. I'm the only one my son got.
You the only one they got. Yeah, Damo's there babysitting. Big Kathy's there, where she's not in the rehab center. And her SSI check is there. Fuck you mean? You the only one he got.
There's no one here. I gotta take.
Okay, there's nobody but Damo and eventually Marcus. There's no one there. You wasn't going no goddamn job, bitch. Where the fuck was you going? You wasn't making no goddamn money on OnlyFans. What the fuck was you doing?
Get rid of myself. So I'm doing everything I can to make sure that they.
People think you rich. We know. You're doing everything you can to make sure Big Kathy and Damo stay there. We know.
You're financially in a good place. And eventually I'm getting exhausted with it because I don't want to do it no more.
Again, I don't want to hear nobody with no job talking about they tired. Tired from doing what? Getting up, going back and forth to the goddamn bathroom? Roll from one side of the bed to the other? What the fuck does an unemployed person do to be tired? What?
Not only am I doing OnlyFans, I'm also
Yeah, bitch, we were laughing at that shit.
holding a regular job at the same time.
What job? What regular job, bitch? You got everything but a fucking job. Stop it. Begging does not count a job. Being a professional squatter does not count as a steady form of employment.
I'm doing DoorDash and Uber on the side.
That you was doing. You were dropping off pizzas and fries. That you were definitely doing.
And I'm still doing content heavy around this time, okay?
Right, you're still doing content heavy. Okay, no, bitch, no. You were not doing content heavy. You were heavy doing content with your fat ass.
I'm pushing that content out like it's nobody's business, and I'm getting some decent.
Bitch, if you had pushed your ass to goddamn Walmart and got a fucking job, you would have been in this situation.
Checks from social media. And so this is when I ended up having to getting Ace Metaphor's attention, and he asked me to come on to do tonight's conversation, and I remembered.
Nah, bitch, tell the truth. No. You saw that Ace Metaphor's a simp, and you love a goddamn simp. Cause simps will do everything but hold a bitch accountable. So you probably went in there, gave your sob story, goddamn spewed that goddamn ridiculous ass I'm a wealthy life coach shit, and like the simp he is, he fell for it, and you duped your way onto the goddamn show. Unfortunately for you, when you went on the show, you brought yourself with you.
Talking to my mother about it, like, should I even do this show? Because
oh no, you were not asking your mama. You was telling your mama, look, bitch finna be gone for a couple days. You need to sit here and get radio. How much food do I need to put next to your goddamn nightstand? Can you crawl to the bathroom? Do you need help? Do you have enough diapers? I mean, for you and for goddamn radio. Okay? Do you have enough rope? You got a Benadryl? Okay? Do you know how to put water in his dish? And as far as his dish, I'll let y'all decide if it's him or Benji. Yeah, you wanted to make sure that Big Kathy was not going to choke on them goddamn crackers while she was in there by herself with Damo. And goddamn Big Kathy.
I don't want to leave California to go film for tonight's conversation. But
yes, you do. You wanted to do that more than any fucking thing because it gets you attention, it gets you away from them, and it gives you a chance to talk about goddamn priest. You absolutely wanted to fucking go there. Told y'all, this bitch speaks in negatives. She didn't like the apartment. Yes, she did. She didn't like getting a train ran on her. Yes, she did. And she didn't want to go on tonight's conversation. Bitch, you absolutely did.
you here in the middle of you having cancer and going through chemo and radiation to film for a show if it's
no, bitch, no. The conversation was, bitch, how you gonna leave me here to go through cancer and radiation and you finna go film a fucking show? That's what the goddamn conversation was about, bitch. Stop lying.
not beneficial, right? If it's not going to help me in the long run. And we sat down and talked about it, and my mother was like, I think you should go if it's good.
No, that ain't what your mama said. No, you had to break it to her that she gonna be there by herself, and you couldn't help her change her fucking diaper because radio can't change his own goddamn diaper, and so it was all up to Damo. Basically, what you did was you had to explain to Big Kathy, ain't even no explain, you gonna go anyway. You had to explain to Big Kathy how Damo was gonna be stuck there with the brunt of all the goddamn responsibilities of changing Big Kathy's and radio's diaper while you sat your fat funky ass up there, lied on the goddamn TV show, pretending to be rich, talking about priests. And you wonder why they left.
To help your career, like if you feel like this is going to,
Big Kathy absolutely did not say that.
you know, help you reach a bigger audience and do what you need to do, then we're gonna go ahead and do it. Now, mind you, Ace had asked me to come forward for the show 3 months.
No, bitch. You conned him and they invited you on the show 3 months before. Big Kathy wasn't encouraging you to goddamn go. Now, what sense does that make? Does anybody think it's anything other than a coinky dink? That as soon as she got back from the tonight's conversation, all of a sudden, she makes a video talking about, I'm mad. My mom is back on the East Coast. She's mad. Y'all don't think anything strange about that? It wasn't a coincidence. None of that shit was. Because everybody knew, once you got back, Big Kathy was there by her goddamn self, and radio and goddamn Dabo that all of a sudden she wants to fucking leave. Of course she does.
Before we actually filmed for the show. So when I said okay, I was in a different place. By the time that 3 months
Right, you was in a different place. You thought Big Cathy was on board with that shit.
passed, I didn't even realize that things would have shifted so much by then. That
Shifted meaning Big Cathy telling me, look, bitch, you going on that goddamn show? When you get back from the airport, I'm gonna need you to take me to the goddamn airport. Cause bitch finna leave.
I would not be able to function properly on this show. So I told the story on TikTok yesterday, but
Bitch, you can't function on the show just like you can't function in real life. Cause again, it's you who's on the fucking show.
I'll tell you again about how bad I was doing when I was filming for tonight's conversation.
Yes, because you had nothing to fucking contribute. Those women are actually attractive. And they might have got somebody else's husband to claim the goddamn baby. Oh yeah, bitch. You were not functioning well at all.
It was in such a bad place. Like, for starters.
Such a bad place. You ain't got no job. You didn't have no real credentials. Yeah, you were in a bad place, bitch. Very bad.
Like I said, I left my mother in California to fly to Ohio to film for tonight.
That's right. You left your mama and your special needs son. Excuse me, let me rewind that. You left your cancer-stricken mother with your special needs son to fly somewhere to get some attention. The same way you left your infant daughter with her simp-ass daddy to go get some attention. Right, except this time, Big Cathy didn't pull an Andre and stay. Big Cathy got the hell on.
Like this conversation, I left her here in California with my son. She has cancer.
Exactly. What you just say, bitch. You left your mama there in California. She has cancer and what else?
She's going through chemo and radiation, and she's taking care of an autistic 4-year-old by herself.
Exactly. So again, let that marinate. See, this bitch love to tell. See, I tell you, the more a liar talks, the more they tell on themselves. And I just said that before the bitch even said it. You left your mother there with cancer, chemo, and radiation to take care of a special needs son. Even though we know Damo's there, but we gonna go with your lie. You said you the only one there to take care of Big Cathy Radio. So you left your special needs son at home with your cancer-stricken mother who was taking chemo and radiation. Bitch, you just said that shit. And you wonder why the bitch left.
I'm like, oh my God. So I'm stressed about that. I had to put cameras up so I could.
Cameras for what? Besides the camera that you put on you? Really?
Anytime I took a break from filming tonight's conversation, I would go in the bathroom or go somewhere off to the side and go look on the camera and talk to.
No, bitch. No. Big Cathy kept calling your ass. Bitch, when you coming back? My diaper full and Justice diaper full, bitch. When you coming back? You didn't have no fucking cameras. How you keep cameras in the goddamn room? Really? Really, bitch? Really? Oh, okay. If that's the case, you could have left there by yourself. You didn't keep no fucking camera in there. You kept fucking calling, bitch. Or they kept calling you.
My mom through the camera because the cameras had like a speaker on it to where we could talk back and forth. So I would go look at the camera.
Now again, how stupid is this? You put up cameras in your room with a speaker on it. When everybody knows since FaceTime has been invented, all you had to do was FaceTime your mama and talk to her through FaceTime. See, this again, you're not even a convincing liar. Instead of using FaceTime, you went there and got some goddamn cameras with a microphone to talk to your mom. Oh, bitch! Will the lies never stop? What cameras? Guys are so fucking stupid.
See if my mom and my son was doing okay, and then I would go back to to filming. And so, in order to get to Ohio from California, I had to get on 2 planes.
See how look at bitch, he looking up to the goddamn side. This bitch isn't even convinced of this shit.
So the first plane ride was okay, but when I did my, I think I did a layover
You flew Spirit, huh, bitch?
in Dallas, Texas, or Fort Worth or something like that. And then that flight to Ohio was so bad. Like, I had never been on.
The flight was so bad because you probably flying Spirit. They would probably serve a goddamn RC Cola out the can. Y'all probably had to share the goddamn can. Plane that had no goddamn seatbelts. Had a whoopee cushion instead of a goddamn flotation device. We know, bitch. Come on.
An airplane where I could feel the airplane moving. He was flying the
That's because you big as shit. Anytime the goddamn airplane ship, you ship.
fuck out this airplane. Like, I could feel him. He was speeding this goddamn airplane, and my ears was.
You mean like most airplane speed? Huh? See, when you fat as fuck and your weight distribution is off, I mean, you got an arm full of goddamn titties. Yeah. Anytime you accelerate over goddamn 50 miles an hour, bitch gonna feel a little something. Or you mean they felt a little something. Every time the plane goes to the goddamn right, depending on what side your ass is sitting on, yeah. I bet the passenger was pissed off too.
Popping, like shit, my ears started bleeding and shit. My head was hurting, so.
What does this have to do with radio needing special care? This shit is all about this bitch coming up here to talk about herself, as usual. Just like owning opulence was supposed to tell a nigga how to get to the bag, all it did was tell what we already knew about her and Pre sleeping in the goddamn Walmart parking lot. This shit is supposed to come up here and give autism awareness, help a bitch out with my slow ass son, when really all this is a way for this bitch to talk to somebody other than someone who can't talk back.
When I finally landed in Ohio, it was in the middle of the night. It was like midnight. There was no cars around. There was nobody there. I was like, how the fuck?
Yeah, that typically happens. Anytime you go somewhere at midnight, there's no cars around and nobody's there. But since you don't ever go no goddamn where, because you can't go no goddamn where, this might be a shock.
I'm going to get to my hotel room from the airport. So that was a big.
Well, why did you get an Uber with your wealthy ass, huh? Why didn't you get an Uber from the airport to the goddamn hotel, huh, bitch? Huh? Because you went out there broke, that's why. How the fuck you travel broke? See, look, y'all, anytime you travel so well and you still broke, you's a dumb bitch.
The manager coming to get me. Ace lived in the suburbs of Ohio, and I'm not gonna tell you exactly where he lived.
What does that got to do with you not having $30, $40 to get from the goddamn airport to the fucking hotel? What they got to do with that?
But the hotel was close to his house. So finding a ride to my hotel in order for me to even get to Ace's house the next day was the hard part. But that next morning,
because you ain't had no money,
everything was so bad for me.
You gonna leave your goddamn autistic son with your cancer-stricken mother to travel with no money. You probably called Big Cass and asked her some goddamn money.
Because number one, like I said, I was dealing with the fact that my mom and my son was left in California, and then my ear popped and bled.
But assume all this is goddamn true, bitch. You did not have to go on the goddamn show. Do you really think Big Cass is sitting there suffering from cancer, pissing and shitting on herself, is going to tell you, sure, go ahead and go to goddamn Ohio and leave me here with a son who can't talk and don't listen? Sure, go right ahead. Who the fuck would say that shit?
So I can't hear out this ear. So I'm like, oh my God, I gotta pull this shit together. My head is hurting. I'm come on my cycle. So my head hurts.
Bitch, don't nobody care about that. You goddamn, your head hurt. Bitch, your stomach hurt because it was empty. I bet Spirit don't even have them goddamn airplane peanuts.
ears bleeding, can't hear, left my mother in damn California. I'm in Ohio, and I'm like, oh
Bitch hungry, bitch ain't got no job. Yeah, come on, bitch, tell us.
my God, this is terrible. The next day, I don't think I could hear again until maybe Saturday night. Before that,
You couldn't hear anything other than, yes, we have free Wi-Fi. Yes, we got free peanuts. That's the only thing you could hear.
I could not hear in that ear all day. So I was trying to film and talk to people, but I could barely hear because I was only using one ear.
So you mean that's why you had nothing to offer and why they cut all your scenes because you couldn't hear out of one ear? You telling us you kept saying, huh? Huh? That's what the problem was? Oh, okay.
So anyway, I felt really bad. Like I was sick. It was just bad. It was a bad experience.
Again, you come out there and claim you're sick, you're hungry. Big Kathy called and said, bitch, I can't sit on this little motherfucker no more. Come change his diaper after you change my diaper. Yeah, bitch. I gotta say you had a terrible time there.
One day we was filming and we were talking about childhood trauma, and I started talking about how I was molested by myself.
Oh, here we go. I knew that shit. That train ain't never late for this bitch. Oh, I'm molested. Oh, my son's father left me to die in a hotel. No, bitch. You left Big Kathy to die in that goddamn apartment with radio. Ha ha. No. And you were just waiting because you had nothing to contribute to the conversation. You were just waiting on a chance for you to put on a victim hat. This bitch never fails to be a fucking victim.
Father, and I started talking about my son's father, and I ended up crying and shit.
Oh, we did it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, right. Oh, I'm molested. Somebody else's husband left me to die. Right. And you turn around and left his child to die. Okay. And still, they left all your scenes on the cutting room floor.
It was that weekend was like one of the worst weekends. Also,
yes, it was one of the worst weekends. And I bet y'all they invited this bitch to go get something to eat. I bet y'all they invited this bitch to go out and get some drinks. They invited this bitch to go out and get some lunch, some dinner. And when she found out that they were not paying, oh, well, you know, I gotta go and check on my son. I gotta go work on my content. No, bitch, you ain't had no fucking money. I guarantee you that cast hung out somewhere without this bitch. Not just because she's socially awkward as fuck, but because she didn't have no goddamn bread to go there and sip on one drink all goddamn night.
I was doing so good on TikTok around this time. I had
she bought all the followers.
Like maybe 300,000.
Damn, bitch, you don't even remember how many subscribers you bought. Again, it's no surprise that a high school dropout is bad at math. Come on.
400,000 followers on TikTok, but one of these Black Manosphere Red Pill content creators had
oh, here we go, bitch. Don't be blame me for that shit.
Got on TikTok and was upset with me about a video I made, and he started spreading this rumor about me and my son's father.
Bitch, it is not a rumor to say, hey, this bitch got pregnant by somebody else's husband. That wasn't a rumor. I was telling the truth. You got purposely pregnant by somebody else's husband who didn't want you. That's not a rumor.
So thousands of people was also coming in my comment section
wasn't that many people laughing at you?
To me about my son's father. Now, I just told you all of the shit that I had been going through that weekend.
Self-inflicted.
And now, on top of that, I got to deal with social media and all of these comments. And
see, you more worried about dealing with social media than your cancer-stricken mother. You complain more about getting tormented in the comment section than the fact your son can't talk, can't tie his own fucking shoes. You worried about a comment section, not worried about your son not wanting to brush his own teeth.
Emails, phone calls, and shit that's happening around the same time I'm filming for tonight's conversation. But I'm like, I gotta do this because number one,
you gotta do this because that's the first time you had to get attention in a long time, but it backfired.
Ace my word. Like I told him I was gonna be.
Oh, okay. Thank God you're a stand-up person. Thank God you gave Ace your word after you tricked him into letting you on the goddamn show. Thank God you're a stand-up person. Oh, woe is you, bitch.
Here, I told him I was going to show up and I'm going to do this because I said I would.
Threatening to show up, you mean? And you telling Big Kathy I'm going to show up no matter what.
And then he was going to pay me too. And I was like, well, I need that money too, so I might as well just go. And so I filmed for tonight's conversation.
And you probably ate that money up.
I came back and something like strange was happening between my mother and my daughter.
No, but bitch, again, you gonna tell yourself, you said Big Kathy was alone with radio. Now you're saying when you got back, something was strange was going on between Big Kathy and Damo. What could possibly be going on if Damo wasn't there? If Big Kathy was there by herself, how does Damo fit into the equation? No, you mean when you left Damo there with Big Kathy and radio, and Damo and that dog was the only ones who didn't shit on themselves, you're wondering why they had a problem with each other when you got back? Because while they're sitting there, without you playing both ends against the middle, they sat and realized how much they don't like each other because they didn't like each other. Because of you. When you wasn't there to manipulate the both of them, they had to sit there and deal with each other, and Damo got tired of this shit.
They were having a tough relationship, like my daughter and my mother.
Yes, because they're both too dumb to realize that you guilted and manipulated them into going homeless with you for 4 years.
I didn't get along, and I know I said this on this channel before. I've had to have said this in a live stream, like 2 years ago. I know I.
Yes, you said it. You said it. Big Kathy and Damo don't like each other. When the underlying reason is because of you. They don't like each other because of you. You sit there, you'll ingratiate one while shitting on the other. You'll kiss Damo's ass while shitting on Big Kathy. Then you go to Big Kathy and kiss her ass while shitting on Damo. That's why they don't like each other. When the real reason is, they both don't like you.
Because they were like at each other's throats. And it was
right, because you wasn't there to play one against the other one. Since they were there with just the two of them, you wasn't there to manipulate. So yeah, they turned on each other. When they should have turned on your stupid ass.
Like, my daughter was so done with my mother. I mean, she still doesn't talk to her. I
believe that. The part you're leaving out is both of them are so done with you. Absolutely.
Like, she used to love my mother, my daughter.
Before she got stuck under the same motel with her.
She is like not, and I think it's because, my daughter's getting older. My daughter's 24.
That's true. She's getting older and she tired of that shit.
So she's like older now, so she kind of can figure shit out now. Like, as a kid.
Exactly. She kind of can figure shit out that her mama ain't shit. Because you left her to be raised by Andre. You wasn't there all the time. You was a glorified roommate. Not even a motherly figure. Now that she's stuck under the same roof with your ass, oh yeah, bitch. Oh yeah. All the shit's coming out in the wash.
You don't really see what's happening, but as an adult, it's different. And so my
you goddamn right. The only difference is Damo is an adult. Meaning she left. Your forever 14-year-old ass is still stuck in the same place.
My daughter could never forgive my mother for what my mother did that caused me to lose the house.
No. Your mother didn't do anything to cause you to lose the goddamn house. Your mama got the house. See, that shit that you're making up. No. Damo didn't ever like her because she too much like you.
And so my daughter was very pissed at my mother for a long time. It took.
See what probably happened is she probably has a better relationship, even though they left. She probably has a better relationship with Damo than with Big Kathy. That's what the fucking problem is. That's why she's kind of singing Damo praises and shitting on Big Kathy. Probably because Damo's the only one dumb enough to still answer the fucking phone.
My daughter still has not forgiven my mother for that shit. And it's just like trying to get. It's like, and I remember I used to be working hard and shit, and I come home from working hard.
Come home from work. Come home from work. Bitch, where you working at? Come home from work. The only one who was going out to work was Damo. Stop it.
Like, oh my God. Like I'm tired. I'm going off of 3 hours of sleep and damn self.
3 hours of sleep because you up all goddamn day and night posting bullshit and stalking priests and LT's accounts. Yeah, we know, bitch. Working hard.
Yes, every day, and I gotta come home, and my daughter and my mom not getting along. It was just like,
no, you didn't come home. They're not getting along because they didn't get along. But they're forced into that stupid situation because both of them are too dumb to realize that they was being manipulated and guilted to stay there by you. How the motherfucking only one in the house with no job be calling the shots?
This is just bad. But at the same time, I'm on social media. All my stuff is popping. I'm getting social media checks. But behind the scenes, I'm like, oh my God. Like,
no, you're not getting social media checks. You're sitting there going live all the time because you got somebody to watch radio. And you're liking the shit. But Big Kathy and Damo don't like each other because they really don't like you.
This is just hard. And so then, speed up. I'm gonna get back to when my lease was up. My lease was up in my apartment.
Big Kathy's lease was up in her apartment. How the fuck you get a goddamn apartment proof you ain't got no fucking job? No steady source of income, bitch. Stop it.
And so my daughter wanted to further her education, right?
No, she wanted to get the fuck away from you. She wanted to stop being, as she called it, a basic bitch working at Chick-fil-A. She got tired of this shit. Being a babysitter to a caveman and an old woman who's falling apart. Yeah, anybody get tired of that shit.
That makes sense because it's time to go to college. It's time for her to figure out who she wants.
The only one who talking about further education, you say is Damo. If you had furthered your education, excuse me, you would need Big Kathy and Damo who can't stand each other to sit on the same roof.
To be, she kept changing her mind. Initially, it was she wanted to go to school for forensics.
No. You kept trying to guilt her into staying.
And then she wanted to go to school for some other things.
No, she wanted to leave, period.
Couldn't really pinpoint what she wanted to do, but what she had a natural talent for.
Being duped by her mama.
Was management. So I was telling her she needed to go to school, go to college for business.
Right, no. She need to go get a better job, so allow you to sit on your ass all goddamn day and lie to us. Tell the truth, bitch.
Management, or she needed to go to some type of trade school, or...
You need to trade that goddamn pirate bandana in for a more convincing scalp rack.
Do program management or something like that, right? Take some courses, get some licenses and some certificates or something.
No, she need to go back home to her goddamn daddy. Ain't nobody with a 9.5 grade education should be telling anybody what to do with their goddamn education. If you had that talk with yourself, we wouldn't be here.
She's not going to go to college or, go into real estate. Like, she loves real estate investing. Her father was into real estate investing, so it was just like, why don't you do that? That's what.
Oh, she can do all that back on the East Coast away from your ass.
I was telling her, and she just couldn't make up her mind, so she just decided to manage a specific place and...
Manage what? She was, and I quote, a basic bitch handing out food at Chick-fil-A. What the fuck is she managing besides her brother who can't talk?
I was telling her, like, listen, we're about to lose the apartment. We're about to
lose the apartment. Please don't leave. Please get a second and a third job. That's right. How the fuck is she about to lose the apartment if you making all this money on goddamn YouTube, huh, bitch? If everything is popping, how you about to lose the apartment? you about to lose the apartment because as you left Big Cathiel when you went on that goddamn tonight's conversation, and they didn't even include you on the goddamn show after they cut all your scenes. She come back ready to goddamn leave. Damo can't take it no goddamn more. Damo couldn't get the apartment in her name, and you damn sure couldn't get the apartment in your name. So you trying to guilt Damo into staying with you.
I have to move into an extended stay again. I need...
Well, why didn't you just get an apartment in your name then? Since it was your apartment. If the lease was up, why didn't you sign a new one? Don't they usually offer you that?
You to chill out, watch your brother, and let me go to work.
Exactly. That's exactly what you said. Chill out, watch your unruly, unkempt, unpotty trained, dragon breath brother while I sit on my ass and pretend to be wealthy from the room that I have the lock on.
Regular, having a 9-to-5 software engineering job so I can get...
No. If you had a software engineer job already, you wouldn't need Damo and Big Cathy.
It's more stable, and then you can go work, right?
Why did you do that in the first place? Damo wanted to leave, period. That was the problem. She wanted to leave. And you tried every little thing. You probably threw radio at her in the first place. You probably threw radio at Big Cathy before she got the goddamn plane. You tried everything you could to guilt them into staying. And it didn't work.
I was just like, that's not what I want to do, and blah, blah, blah. And I was talking...
Right. She doesn't want to stay there and be babysitter to her brother while her unemployed mother sat on her ass and babbled from a locked room to a bunch of strangers.
Father about it, and her father was like, no, that's not what she wants to do, you know.
Right. You tried to get her daddy to convince her to stay. That didn't work either.
You gotta give her a chance, you gotta do blah blah blah. I'm like, but if I do that, we are going to be under financial strain.
Why would you possibly be under financial strain if all you had to do was get a software engineer job? Bitch, you can do that from home. You didn't have to go anywhere to get an IT job. Most IT jobs are done from home. So why couldn't you do that? Oh, I know, because you're fucking lying. You wanted Damo to keep working to pay for your lifestyle because Big Cathy was leaving. And when that didn't fucking work, you started shitting on her.
Because I'm the one with the education and work experience. So if I go out there and get a job.
Education where? Where? If anything, Damo is the one with education and work experience. Education being a high school diploma, but hey, bitch, you gotta get it where you can get it.
I'll make well over $100,000 and be able to get us out of this situation.
Okay, if you could do that, you would have done it. So why the fuck are you doing no OnlyFans? Why the fuck do you need your daughter? And at that time, you convince her boyfriend to move in and help out with the rent. Why would you need all of them if you could go out and make $100,000 a year? Why are you on here begging if you can make $100,000 a year?
But if she goes to work and she's only in her early 20s with no college.
She was working. And you in your 40s with no high school
education. She didn't graduate from college. She doesn't have a...
She graduated from high school, though.
Degree. She doesn't have any certifications.
You don't have a diploma. You have nothing.
Licensing, so she would be managing a place like a retail store or...
Yes, managing a measly retail store with her high school diploma. So imagine what her mother with no high school diploma would do. I know, sit up here and beg every day for bacon, groveling for grits, pandering for pancakes. That's what high school dropouts do, and you can't even do that right.
Restaurant or something like that, right? And so I'm trying to explain this to her dad.
Right, you're trying to get Andre to manipulate Damo into staying, and it's not working.
Both of them are just like, no, you gotta let her do whatever. So I was like, okay, all right, we'll take it one day at a time. So we ended up.
Right, you trying to take it one day at a time. Any day now, I'm gonna convince her to stay.
Moving into an extended stay in America, so she could work this job she wanted, and she went to go do some training for a few weeks. And so I was just like,
no, she went home. Tell the truth, bitch. She didn't go do training, she went home.
Like sitting in the hotel just waiting for her to finish her training because my mother had decided to leave. Like,
Big Kathy was already gone. But sister, here you tell those two don't get along. If Big Kathy left, what's the problem? The problem is you.
I think 3 months before the lease was up, my mother left to.
That's right.
Go back to Washington D.C.
Because she got tired of you.
Because my family.
Come on, bitch. Think of a goddamn lie as to why you wanted why Big Kathy left. Think of a reason why you said Big Kathy left. Come on, bitch. Come on.
He was there, and one of her siblings, because my mother has 8 or 9 brothers and sisters.
What does that have to do with radio not big talk? Let a bitch hold something.
My other siblings also had cancer.
Oh, your other sibling, your sister got cancer too, huh? So she left. Okay.
My aunt had just passed away from cancer, and my other aunt had just got cancer, and 2 of my uncles had it. And so my mother felt like that it would be a good time for her to go back to DC and be around family, and I agreed.
Yeah, she wanted to go back to be around family because you already made her lose one house. She was homeless for 4 years with you. She got tired of paying to be in a goddamn apartment where you're not contributing. Yeah, bitch want to go home. She want to go home. And you didn't agree. You had no choice. See, agreeing meaning you have a choice in the matter. You had no choice.
I was like, you're right, but
bitch.
Ain't nobody here with me with justice. I'm by myself with justice.
That's right. You were by yourself with radio. Come on, bitch. Come on.
So anyway, my mother in the city. This is so much.
Bitch, if it don't say now hiring, you don't need to be looking at that shit.
I have autism myself, but I'm high functioning. But the problem is with the Black community.
No, bitch, you high functioning with autism.
You need to start spreading more awareness about autism. That's why I'm doing this.
No, the only reason you're even mentioning autism is because somebody left a comment, bitch. You said nothing about autism. Everything, this whole thing has been about you. You. If this person had thrown that goddamn comment in to get your ass back on track, you would still be babbling about you. I haven't seen the rest of the stream, but I'm pretty sure Priest will make an appearance soon.
I'm doing it because everybody is suggesting I do it. So
everybody is not suggesting shit. You mean everybody in your head? Okay.
I'm just gonna do it. That's good.
Bitch, everybody suggests you get a goddamn job, you still unemployed.
It's gonna be hard because that's not the type of content I was usually doing, but I'm going to start doing it. But I'm going to start doing it on my son's channel. Not here, but I'm going to promote that.
No, you're not. You're not going to do anything on radio channel because you couldn't get on there and get attention. You made that goddamn channel to get his daddy's attention and that didn't work.
Channel over here. But I'm living in this is, where was we at? 2022? No, 2023. My daughter is doing her training.
No, she wasn't doing training. She left.
And I'm in the extended stay.
No, you're in the extended stay. That's the only part about this shit is true. Big Kathy left. Damo left. You're in the extended stay.
I'm waiting for her to finish her training.
You wait for her to decide to come back. See, look at the bitch. Look at the bitch. Staring at the fucking ground. Making up this shit as you go along. Making up why Damo left.
And, she's doing good. She's managing the place. And
she doing good because she ain't with you.
But trying to pay for the rooms was difficult.
Yes. Trying to pay for the room is difficult when you ain't got no job.
Okay, because like I said before, there was just no way that she was going to be able to pay for the rooms. I knew it from the beginning, and so it got difficult.
Right. You got mad. There's no way that she was going to be able to pay for the rooms with that little bit ass job she had.
So we ended up having to move into my car, and we lived in my car for a year.
We lived in your car for a fucking year. Bitch, we do use in the goddamn car. But the little lie is you moved into Damo's car It wasn't your car, bitch. You moved into Damo's car. See, you always moving into somebody's shit. Moved into Priest's grandmama house. Moved into Andre's house. Moved into Priest's truck. Moved into Big Cathy's house. Moved to Big Cathy's apartment. Now you moved into Damo's car, which you guilted her into letting you keep.
I lived in my car with my
And where the car at now?
kids until October.
No. How did we move into the car if Damo was gone? Ye moved into the goddamn car, bitch. Stop lying.
Last year. And I can't tell you
Come on, bitch. Take a deep breath. Think of another lie. Come on, bitch. Tell us what happened.
how much my son loved that. Like, I mean, my son.
What? Oh, wait a minute. What part did your son love out of being in the goddamn car? There's no running water in the car. You can't make freeze pops in the car. You can't jump on the seats like you can jump on the bed. Well, he already don't use the toilet, so I mean, you know, that wouldn't really affect much. Ain't no TV in the car.
What's happening? Like, my son.
That's because he doesn't know he's in the fucking car. He's not happy. Screaming, woo, yeah. Okay, that's right, bitch. He gets to roll down his own window, which I'm sure you put the lock on. He gets to buckle and unbuckle his seatbelt. I never knew any goddamn kid who loved putting the seat up and down over watching TV in their own room. I don't know nan goddamn kid who's sitting there rolling the window down, rolling the window up, other than going and playing and watching TV. I don't know no kid who loved that shit. What kids you know love? Shh, be quiet. Keep your head down so they don't see us. You ain't gotta say that in your own shit, bitch. Right, did he tell you? Huh? Your nonverbal son loved living in the car. Did he tell you that? Huh? No.
My son has this obsession with cars.
No, bitch. You have this obsession with cars. Ever since you was getting fucked in them, you started living in them. Now you acclimate your son to car life.
Transportation, anything.
How the fuck you go homeless with his daddy in the truck? Now you homeless with him in the car. And in both instances, you are not the owner of either vehicle.
Planes, trains.
No, bitch, you should have put his ass on a plane or a train back to somebody else who can take care of him.
All of it. He has an obsession with it.
Your son is ecstatic about living in a goddamn Corolla. Not a Lincoln Navigator, not an Excursion, not a G-Wagon. Bitch, the Explorer was bigger than that. How the fuck you live in an Explorer with his daddy, but you live in a Corolla with him? Come on, bitch. That's downgrading. Stop it. You're supposed to do better with your kids. Okay? You're not supposed to go from an Explorer to the goddamn Corolla. This is the only bitch I know who downgrades everything. You went from his grandmama house to the goddamn Fortail. Then you went from the Fortail to the Corolla Inn. Who the fuck does that? Oh, this bitch.
So my son liked us living in a car and driving all
That's because he had no choice, dummy.
over the place and then going to the beach. And we did a lot of fun things living in my car. Don't get.
How much fun can you have in the car? Okay, radio, you get to put on the blinker. Ooh, look, the windshield wipers. Uh-oh, watch these mirrors. Uh-oh, watch me slam on the brakes. Look, Justice, we going this way. Let me hit this R real quick so we can go back that way. And bitch, don't go down to first gear. Oh, hell no. You ain't lived till you downshift from first and third gear, bitch. Come on now. Oh, you have a whole bunch of fun on this shit. Guess what, radio? How the fuck y'all play hide and seek, bitch, in the goddamn trunk? Huh? What's exciting about living in a fucking car, you Nimrod? At least in the apartment, you can lock him in a room some fucking where. Even in the fucking extended stay, well, I don't know how low them beds is. You can at least lock yourself in a bathroom. You can at least hide under the covers in the extended stay. How y'all play hide and seek in the goddamn car, bitch, huh? He too big to fit in the glove compartment. What, you gonna put him in the trunk? Huh? What, you gonna get out? Okay, radio, let's see who can get back in the car the quickest. How much fun could you possibly have in a goddamn car? But we listening to this bitch.
It twisted. It gave me a lot of freedom, but at the same time,
living in the car where you had to wait to go use the bathroom or whatever gas station you pulled into gave you a lot of freedom. Really? Bitch, just because you can lower your seat to a 45-degree angle does not give you that much freedom. Anytime you can't even stand up in a place, that does not give you freedom. Even niggas in jail got more freedom than that, because at least them niggas can stand up in a jail cell. You can't even stand up in a fucking Corolla.
I was trying to explain to both my son and my daughter that kids don't.
You explain to your daughter who didn't live there, and your son who can't talk, who you said loves it in the car.
Living in the car. Like, get out of it.
Oh, yes, bitch. You would find this shit funny. Hey, y'all. I know y'all loving this because you ain't here, Damo, and Radio K Talk. Living in the car ain't normal. Okay.
It was starting to frustrate her, too, because she had to go to work every day. And then
it was starting to frustrate her because you kept asking for goddamn money with your broke ass.
You know, living in your car is complicated. Like, you can.
Yes, bitch, living in your goddamn car is fucking complicated. Yes. Complicated trying to find a no trespassing sign. Very complicated.
Like, you gotta go to the gym to take a shower, and you.
Well, bitch, you used to living outside anyway, so what's the problem? And the only part about that is, now see, this is so fucking stupid. This is the only bitch I know. This is the only fat bitch I know. Talking about going to the gym and do anything other than work out. This bitch go to this car to go home, and she go to the gym to take a shower. Really? A fat bitch with a gym membership, and the only thing you're doing is taking a shower, and you got a car, you're using that to go to sleep. Wow. Bitch, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
You gotta go to the grocery store or to the Target.
Grocery store for what? For what other than to use a bathroom? Okay. This whole bitch I know who go to the grocery store to wash up, not to buy groceries. Oh my God. Okay, bitch.
To use the restroom and trying to potty train my son around this time was
right. Trying to change his diapers in a goddamn Corolla is a feat only a fucking Olympian could probably try to pull off.
Like how you potty train a kid in a car, like, and he autistic, so he having trouble with potty training.
Right. And so if he's autistic for not being able to go to the potty in the car, what does that make you for trying to make an autistic kid potty train in the goddamn car? Does that make you retarded? Maybe.
And I'm just like, this is just bullshit. Like,
yes, it is bullshit for you to purposely have a baby or somebody else's husband who don't want you. Then think it's fun to live in a goddamn car.
And I'm getting pissed.
Oh, you getting pissed. Big Kathy and Damo left your ass. You guilted Damo and let you keep her car. But you're pissed.
It's to my daughter because I'm frustrated. Because I told
you frustrated because she won't come back.
I told her it was going to happen, and I told her it's not what I wanted. And I told her I was
right. You're telling the only one with an active source of income that you don't want to move into the car because she's not making enough or she doesn't want to make enough to support you. Wow. And how did that end?
I gave up everything. I gave up my social.
How do you give up nothing? Bitch, you have nothing to give up.
media career.
And you did what social media career, bitch? Look at this bitch. This bitch is so fucking goofy. Look on this bitch face. What social media career, bitch? What? You get on this bitch and babble and lie about being rich? And the only person who's actually making money, getting income tax taken out, is telling you that they don't want to do that shit anymore? And you're upset? Wow.
I gave up posting every day and doing what I want to do for me. So you
gave up doing what you want to do for you. No. She gave up being a young adult to come support your raggedy ass.
And fly, girl. And we...
Oh, bitch, she flew all the way back to her daddy.
Living in a car. Oh, it was just awful. And so it was starting to be a lot of friction between me and my daughter.
Yes, there's friction because she's the only one working, and she don't. How you go from a house to a hotel to a park back to a goddamn hotel, bitch? No, come back and Damo. I let you sit in the passenger seat. That's not a good enough selling point, bitch. It's not.
We fine now, but it was hard. It was just so hard, and I wasn't asking anybody for help. I wasn't telling anybody what was wrong with me.
Oh, bitch, we knew. You ain't had to ask, bitch. We knew.
Because I wasn't talking to anybody. I wasn't telling nobody. None of my friends.
What friends? In your head? Your only friend walks on all fours and eats out the trash, and I ain't talking about Bummy Benji.
Definitely not social media because y'all be here tripping.
But you up here begging. We're tripping because we don't want to let a homeless woman take our hard-earned money. No.
You know, I just was like, I'm not. Anyway, I'd rather just deal with this myself.
Yeah, and now you're up here begging. Dealing with it by yourself has you up here begging. Very good.
And so it wasn't until I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and sign up for government assistance right now.
You were already getting government assistance, stupid!
This is the interesting part, because...
Oh, yes, bitch. What's interesting about us already knowing you was on welfare? What's interesting about that? A bitch with no job and no education is on welfare. What can possibly be interesting about that?
This happened the first time. The first time I signed up for government assistance was first moved to California, and he was telling me I made too much money.
Oh, how you tell a bitch with no job she made too much money to get on welfare? Huh, bitch? Huh? How does that work?
He did that same shit last year. He was like, you make way too much money.
You make way too much money, bitch. Bitch, see, normally when we see a bunch of zeros, we need a positive number in front of them zeros, bitch. That digit has to be greater than 0, bitch. You show up with all zeros, and you know what? We just can't help you, says nobody.
He literally declined my application. So I had...
No, they declined your application, bitch, when they asked you to prove where you work at. You got your application declined when they told you to put a goddamn address. And you couldn't produce. That's why.
They was basically telling me I got to do significantly less. I got to be poor. I can't be almost poor.
Bitch, what's poorer than broke living in your car? What's worse than that? I mean, bitch, you may as well be a missing person at this point. What's worse than that?
And file. I gotta be poor, right? So
okay, again, you sitting up there looking like Harriet Tubman, living in a goddamn motel with a banner that you made, trying to convince us to give you some money. Not for your son, but for you. What's poorer than that? I'm dying to know. Dying to know.
It's like you got to get rid of basically all your income for us to help you.
Bitch, how do you get rid of nothing? How? How do you empty pockets? How?
And so I filed for homelessness assistance.
Finally. Oh, finally. Miss, I can make $100,000 a year, file for homelessness assistance. Oh, My fucking God. Oh, bitch. Come on, bitch. What else happened?
Right. And so they gave me these vouchers to pay for hotel stay. Now,
Which we knew that. We knew you were getting hotel vouchers, bitch. We knew, just like you're in a program now. We knew that.
mind you, when you haven't been living anywhere but your car, you start picking up some habits.
Bitch, you've been living everywhere but a goddamn house. So, of course, bitch, you already had them habits. You already had them. See, bitch, when you ain't got no education, you ain't got no high school diploma, bitch, you start picking up some habits. You start being a jump off, start fucking up women's husbands. Come on, bitch. No, this ain't got shit to do with you living in no goddamn car.
Okay, some car habits.
Car habits, bitch. We know what kind of car habits you got. That's why you been to the goddamn chop shop 9 times, bitch, because of your car habits.
Trying to transition and feel comfortable outside my car was
Yes, you trying to transition and feel comfortable outside of Damo's car. What happened?
difficult because I had been living in the car for a year.
Yeah, I can see that. It's difficult for you to hear the sound of running water and not hear somebody else go, hurry up, I gotta pee. Whose ass print is this on this sink? Come on, bitch, they got 3 sinks in fucking Walmart. Which one was your favorite?
So when I would get out the car and I would leave my car and be in a room, I would have anxiety.
Yes, you would have anxiety because the hotel don't come with no goddamn horn, bitch. The motel room ain't got no windshield wipers. Yeah, the goddamn motel room don't come with a no parking sign, bitch. No.
Because I wasn't sleeping in my car. You know what I mean? Like, when I don't know why it was like this because I think
Bitch, I kind of have an idea why I was like that. Because you ain't had no fucking job. That's why. Stupid.
it is like that for home too. Like if you have your own home, your own apartment.
Bitch, you're not selling this very well to us here, bitch, because we're not living in cars. So you talking about your homelessness transition is not vibing over here, bitch.
Like if you have your own home, your own apartment.
Right, bitch. You cannot explain to us where the windshield wiper is in our homes, bitch. You can't, okay? See, most people's homes come with fireplaces, not gas tanks, okay? See, bitch, we have a bedroom set, chest of drawers, dresser. You got a glove compartment and an arm console. That's what you use as a dresser and a chest of drawers. But see, we have closets, you have a trunk. We have lazy boys, you have a passenger seat. Okay? It's all right, bitch. I get it.
And your room is like your sacred space.
Yes, bitch. Sacred space. You're using somebody else's husband to get pregnant and you're using someone else's car as your sacred space, meaning the front seat that your son jumps up in front of all the time. And I would hate to smell that motherfucker when you get your first DoorDash order in the morning. Oh my God.
And sometimes when you're at work or you're far away from it, you're like, oh my God, I miss home. I would be in my hotel room.
See, there you go, bitch. See, there you go right there. When we're at work, we say we miss home. Not when we're in the car, we miss the hotel. No, bitch, no.
The car would be parked outside and I would miss the car. I would look out.
Okay, this the bitch who telling y'all how to get rich. This bitch right here, y'all. This the fucking bitch who is telling y'all, get like me, buy my books, 10 grand in 10 days, owning opulence, the road to being a multi-millionaire, marry rich. I need a man who is vetted, who is serious about commitment. This the bitch sitting there talking about, God, I miss being in that little bitty ass Corolla. That's right, man. So y'all sitting there trying to outbeat each other, sending this bitch grits money. This bitch is missing the front seat of that goddamn Corolla. The only thing that Corolla's missing is you. Whoever you are, mystery man, line the fuck up. You're going to get this raggedy bitch who does not bathe, sitting in a little bitty ass car with a boy who can't talk, don't brush his teeth, ain't fucking potty trained. So you gotta wake up in the morning to walk this bitch, the dog, and her goddamn son. Who the fuck does that? And this bitch calling us dusty? Really, bitch? You literally said you missed a Corolla that was barely functioning that you guilted your daughter into giving you. Bitch. That's you talking. So fellas, get y'all wallets open right the fuck now. I'm on my Dr. Umar shit. Hit the Cash App, brothers and sisters. Hit the Cash App. Support this bitch, cause she misses the car. That's right. Give this bitch something to put in her fucking cup holder. Fuck wrong with y'all. Give this bitch something to lay on her goddamn armrest. That's right. So she can put that goddamn box of bacon right there, because you know the passenger seat belong to that goddamn dog. And bitch, that's really what I'm really mad at you about. I really ain't disappointed you about that. We know you sleep in the driver's seat, but goddamn it, you make radio sleep in the back seat, but bitch, you get to sit in the front seat, bitch. That's fucked up. That you pick a dog to be your co-pilot over your son. But hey, I digress.
The window of my room and be like, my car. You know what I'm saying?
No, bitch. No, but hey, you're the only one who finds this shit fucking funny. Excuse me, fuck.
And so it wasn't until I had been out the car for like maybe a month before I started.
Bitch, you got to be the only homeless person talking about they missed their tent. I don't know, no homeless person who's talking about, yeah, I'm in this goddamn hotel with this heat and air conditioning, running water, and the goddamn soap and shit. God, I miss my tent. Nobody except this bitch.
Started being like, I hate that car.
You hate the car because the car stopped working. You hate the goddamn car because you had to put gas in that motherfucker.
Because it had so much pain in it. Because it would be time.
No, bitch, it had you in it. That's why you hate the car, bitch.
Where my kids would be asleep and I would just be crying my fucking eyes out.
Crying your eyes out. Okay, wait a minute. You got a boy who can't talk and can't use a potty. A dog who has to hold it in all fucking night. Your daughter who ain't there and you're crying. Okay, bitch.
Because I was like, I can't believe after all of this hard work I've done.
Oh, what hard work, bitch? What hard work have you done? Where?
Work myself to the bone.
Work yourself to the bone, bitch, really. And you's a big bitch. Oh, bitch. You got a lot to go. See, that's how I know the bitch lying. You got a long way to go to get to your goddamn bone, bitch. You got to get through all them ham hocks and hog maws that you call arms and cankles to get to your goddamn bone, bitch. I ain't buying that, nah. Bitch. No. Not where there's still some bacon to scrape off your back.
After I've dealt with all this criticism online, all this.
Yeah, criticism. Get a job, bitch. Get a job. That criticism? Okay.
People stalking me, harassing me, all of
How we stalking a bitch with no home? Stop.
this stuff. I'm literally living in my car.
Bitch, you was in the car before. And you're lying. You're not living in your car. You're living in Damo's car, you raggedy bitch.
I would just cry. I would go around and I would see my kids and I'd just be crying.
Bitch, you couldn't help but see them there in the back seat. Mike, what you crying for? Oh, shit.
And again, like I told you, my son loved the car. Like, my son.
Oh, but he loved the car though. You was crying in the back seat. He loved it. Which I can kind of believe it. Because you was on the bed crying. When you Oh, shit. When you were crying in the hotel, the pre would come back, bitch, I was laughing. I was loving it. So I could kind of believe that you crying and radio loving this shit. Okay, all right, bitch.
My son was like, I love it here. You know what I mean? He loved every.
Did he tell you that, bitch? Did he say, Mommy, I love it here? Nope.
Innovation. But after a while, it started to get like
funky. Yeah, we know.
Be too much. Like sometimes as a kid, if you've been in the car too long, you gotta run around. So I have to.
Bitch, we don't know that. You just admitted to walking your son. You're like, when your dog been in the car for too long, you gotta walk the dog. This bitch gotta walk her son. That is so fucked up.
He got the car for that, but outside of that, he loved living in the car because he loves cars, even to this day.
So your solution was, well, since he loved Hot Wheels, you must love living in the car. Oh, wow.
Take his cars to school.
Big Cat, look what you did.
And I had to put a limit on it. I'm like, listen, 2 cars, bruh.
Right, 2 cars, bruh. Because it ain't enough room in that glove compartment for your goddamn camera, your ring light, and his Hot Wheel car. Oh my God, what is wrong with this bitch?
You're not about to sit up here and take a whole fleet to school. 2 Hot Wheels, bro.
Bitch, what school? He's not going to school. Stop lying.
That's how this is going. But he loved me. And so finally, I went to this one place I love. I was trying to find cheap places to live. I drove to Sacramento.
Yeah, we know, bitch. We saw you on that goddamn. We saw you on that goddamn website. We saw that shit. Yeah, desperately seeking high-end apartment. Must not ask about rental history, employment history. Yeah, we remember that shit, bitch. And no down payment. Okay.
Just basically just vacationing everywhere for like a whole year.
I don't believe that. That is kind of true, bitch. Anytime you go from one parking lot to the other one, that's technically vacation. Okay, that's yeah. Okay. Now, bitch, that's one thing I want to know. When you ride down the street, who like to stick their head out the window the most? The dog or radio? Come on, bitch, you tell me. You tell me, bitch. Who like to stick their head out the window going down the street, Mo? Radio or Benji? Or you? It might even be this bitch sticking her head out the window.
Just traveling around, going to the beach, going to do things with my kids, spending time with my kids.
You going to do everything to get the goddamn job. Okay.
And it was just like, the money was dwindling because I wasn't doing social media stuff. And
no, the money was dwindling because Damo was gone.
You guys have been on social media enough now to know, as a content creator, in order for you to generate a substantial amount of money, you have to build the momentum. That means you have to be consistent with your content.
Well, bitch, it will be a lot quicker to fill out a job application, go on a goddamn interview and get a job, work 40 hours a week and get a paycheck. But not you. Oh, no, not you. No.
Time, or it's not going to.
Where there's a wig, there's a way.
Pay you anything. And so if you stop doing it, the money is going to start dwindling. So
yeah, you're posting every fucking day. Okay.
Time has started dwindling down. But when I filed for government assistance, it was like, man, you're still making too much money. So it wasn't until
you literally just said you living in your car. You ain't got no job, but them folks told you make too much money? Really, bitch? Really? Oh my God. Bitch, can you hear you? Huh? Can you really hear you, bitch? They told you. Bitch with no job. You living in your car because you love the car. Them folks told you that you make too much money. Says the woman living in her car. The woman groveling for grits makes too much money, y'all. Uh-oh.
I think because I signed up for September and they declined me October.
Yes, they declined you because you ain't had no place to live and no income. And part of the stipulation is you got to get a fucking job.
I filled it out in July. That was the first time I filled it out in July for government assistance, and they declined me. And then I filled it out again in September. And
bitch, you got fry cooks and ditties with 8 kids by 11 different niggas get approved of that shit, but you can't. Wow.
They approved me, but it took another month for me to start getting payments. And so I started getting cash aid and
bitch, cash aid, yeah.
food stamps.
You've been getting that shit. What are you talking about?
Now, mind you, I'm not like the type of person that would make fun of anybody who's...
You can't make fun of nobody, bitch. I can, but you can't.
I don't like brokies.
Bitch, we're literally looking at a brokie. I don't like brokies, says the bitch on welfare living in her car. Stop.
I don't like brokies, but like
We know you hate yourself, bitch. You don't like brokies. Miss, my son love living in the car. That's why we in the goddamn car. Miss, let me hold something, or I'm gonna get a job up in here. But you hate brokies, dog. Well, does that mean we can hate brokeishas? Because that's what the fuck you are.
I'm that type of person who I don't like poverty. You understand?
Bitch, literally, you are the personification of poverty. Look at your head. You look like a peasant now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bitch. I look like I'm standing in line waiting on stale cake. Stop it. Bitch, we know you lying. You raggedy bitch.
And so when a lot of people ask me, why don't I live somewhere cheaper?
Because you got to get there first. How you gonna get there, bitch? Turkeys can't fly.
In the Tri-Valley area, because it's expensive, where they ask me to move to places.
Okay, you keep telling us how expensive the area is where you live. But you asking us for something.
You know, government assistance would put me. I always have to remind people that number.
Government assistance gonna make you get a goddamn job, bitch. That's your biggest problem.
One, my son is special needs.
Government assistance go want to look at that boy. His mama special needs from the shit you saying.
Him being special needs, it's not a good idea to put him in a poverty-stricken environment.
He's been in a poverty-stricken environment. You was in a poverty-stricken environment when you conceived him, you retard. Really? What? You and his daddy was fucking behind a garden center at Walmart, and you gave birth to him while you're living in a fucking homeless shelter. But don't put him in a poverty-stricken environment, though.
Because that environment will cause even more of an issue with whatever he's dealing with already.
Then what the fuck could possibly happen than by his mama giving birth by a man who went back to his wife and told her he didn't want it? When they gotta share a whole room with her mama, her daughter, and a goddamn dog. What could possibly be worse than that? Really, bitch? Like, come on now.
So that's another reason why I've stayed in this environment too. Now, mind you, again,
you stayed in that environment because you've been in that environment, dummy.
And I was driving all over the place trying to find a place that was cheap, but
no, You was trying to drive all over the place, trying to find a goddamn place that wouldn't tell you can't park here.
It wasn't like dangerous, and that was kind of hard to.
Oh, the only place he was in danger was with show ass, bitch. That was it.
To find. I mean, I found like Sacramento, some places in Sacramento that were nice. But
bitch, again. This is the only bitch who thinks being homeless in an expensive area makes her rich. What kind of sense does that make? Oh, so you think you better than the goddamn homeless people who live in Atlanta because you're homeless in Northern California. So that makes you better than those homeless people. Oh, okay. Gotcha, bitch.
Still, it was like, okay, in order for you to get a place, you gotta have a
job.
Regular.
Your son gotta be evaluated. Right. Come on, bitch. Come on.
Job. You can't, like a lot of places, you can't even move in.
And you can't.
If you're a business owner or you're an independent.
You're not a business owner, and you're a non-existent contractor. You're an independent beggar, which most beggars are independent.
They don't let you move in.
Bitch, why do you just go in there? See, look, bitch, see, look. When you went to apply for the goddamn apartments, why didn't you just give them your resume? Because, bitch, it was a resume. I refuse to call that shit a fucking resume. Well, you got your bachelor's degree in 2 years? Huh? Miss AIU? Show them your resume, bitch, and they will approve you in a second. Come on, bitch. Tell us your potential.
Struggling with that. And then they gave me homelessness assistance, and I have been.
You're still in homeless assistance. We know, bitch. You're still there.
Between the Hyatt House and the Extended Stay America.
We know. We know, bitch. We know. We know. Stop it. We know, bitch.
Back and forth. Sometimes I can afford the Hyatt House, but I wanted to be somewhere that was closest to a good school my son can go.
No, stop it. No. First it was, he ain't in school because I don't trust nobody around my son but me. I ain't got prenatal care because I was molested. I don't want nobody taking my blood. Stop it, bitch. No. You couldn't get to that goddamn Hyatt House because they had some fucking requirements out of your ass. You ain't finna keep mooching off of them unless you follow by their goddamn guidelines, bitch. That shit ain't gonna work. You gotta get a job. They gonna wanna look at that boy, and you ain't finna have that shit. So you like, fuck that. You put that motherfucker in drive and kept driving.
And so I had to pick, the area where we are in now, so I can go to school.
No. You pick that area, that's all you get. Wherever you park that car, cause we know you ain't got that car no more. Wherever you park that car at, is where the fuck you decide to live.
It's safe at school. Unfortunately, out of all of the children that are there, he is one of maybe 6 other kids, if that many. I think I've only seen maybe 2 other black kids.
Oh no! You're having your homeless son who's not potty trained and won't brush his teeth going to school around all those clean, fresh-smelling, well-housed black children. Oh my God! Bitch, you are one walking Save the Children's commercial. Literally. They got it better than you. You're one fucking walking Save the Children's commercial. So how in the actual fuck are you telling people that you just can't take it no goddamn more? Your son, who's genius, is going to school around all those black children, all 3 of them, taking showers and smelling good. Oh God, it's terrible, bitch. I don't know how you live with yourself.
And California is predominantly Asian and Indian.
Right, well, as one of them Asian, white, and Indian homeless people, where's the best place to park overnight where the police won't harass you? Ask them that shit. Ask them some goddamn money. Since you don't want them going to school around all those goddamn black children. Oh my God.
It's not a lot of black, Northern California, it's not a lot of black people out here like that anyway, to begin with.
Right, so baby, what she's saying, y'all, is she's a better homeless people than y'all. So to my Midwest, down south, Southern California, and East Coast homeless people, y'all ain't got shit on this bitch. Nothing.
But all of the black areas, for some reason, are extremely filled with poverty.
Wait a minute, a bitch who... Wait a minute, a bitch who just admitted to being on welfare, though we already know, living in her goddamn car, trying to swindle her daughter in the stand so she can mooch off her chicken fillet check. Who admitted for getting homeless vouchers is telling us about the poverty-stricken areas. Bitch, you literally look like Harriet Tubman just turned herself in. Fuck you mean?
They're filled with poverty. It's not like how if you go to Atlanta, let's say for instance,
Bitch, I don't know about the homeless problem in Atlanta. But I do know about the homeless problem in Northern California because I'm looking at a homeless person now.
Go to Atlanta and you may move out to maybe Snellville or Lawrenceville or something, and you'll see like...
You mean you slept on a couch out there? Huh? Okay.
Middle class, high class, wealthy black people.
Here she go, y'all. She the only homeless person I know sitting up here in the goddamn hotel. Talking about you poor black people, you poverty-stricken person, just because you're homeless in Northern California does not make you better than the homeless people in Detroit. Because you're both homeless, bitch.
It's not like that here. For some reason, I have a difficult time finding black people who are...
You have a difficulty finding black people because all the homeless people out there are white and Asian. See, that's the problem, B. See, you're having a problem finding other black homeless people, okay? So you need to go talk to the white and Asian homeless people and ask them how they get down. You might have a better disposition.
Live in poverty in Northern California. It's weird. It's a lot of homelessness here, but it's...
We know! You're partaking in it! You've been partaking in homelessness for 7 fucking years, you retard!
Still a lot of, like, wealth here, but the people...
This is gonna get this bitch... No, this this bitch cannot... It's the same old story. Wash, rinse, and repeat this raggedy bitch. You sit there talking about, okay, I'm a life coach, I'm a relationship coach, how to get wealth, I'm a UI UX designer. I live in one of the richest areas. There's not a lot of black people here. There's a lot of white and Asian people here. Bitch, I'm just waiting for Priest to pull up. When you gonna get the Priest? Come on, bitch.
Who are wealthy are not black. And so...
What does that have to do with a homeless black bitch, Ernst, right now, Ashy? What does that got to do with a homeless Ashy bitch trying to tell us that we need to give her money for autism? But you're telling us you live in such a wealthy area. Well, bitch, why don't you go and ask the white and Asian motherfuckers to let you hold some because your son got autism? How about that?
The cost of living here is ridiculous already. You know what I mean?
Yes, the cost of living here is fucking ridiculous. Yet you're sitting up there begging us to send you something.
Like, even to stay in the hotel that I'm in, it's about $3,000 a month.
$3,000 a month that we ain't finna pay for, bitch. At all.
Maybe 33, I don't want to say 35 a month, right?
Come on, bitch. $3,500 a month. Okay. Then why don't you go stay at the motels in Jackson, Mississippi, bitch? How about that?
last couple of months, I've been kind of managing it and
Kind of managing it, bitch. You've been begging for breakfast every fucking day.
trying to get back into my social media content, but then on top of that, it's still kind of
But you're on social media every day begging for porridge.
hard because I can't go out there and get a regular job still.
Bitch, you couldn't go out there and get a regular job. You had Big Kathy Damo and goddamn Marcus out there. You still wouldn't go get a regular job.
I can't because it's just too much. Like, it's too many. I would have to take off work so much. Like, if I went.
Bitch, you took off work since 1996. Fuck are you talking about? How does a bitch with no job complain about taking off work?
To go get a regular 9 to 5, maybe if I work from 8 to 4, I would still have to take off work to pick my son up and take him to all.
Well, why couldn't you do that when Big Kathy Damo and Marcus was there, bitch? I know, because you wasn't gonna do it, because it was beneath you.
Evaluations and therapies and stuff like that.
That we know he's not getting, because if he was, you would know the name of that vibrating plate that you Googled.
And like, one girl asked me when I just put up his GoFundMe on my community tab.
Uh-oh.
One girl was like, well,
come on, bitch, come on.
Why don't you work or,
Yeah, bitch, we've been asking you that shit for years. Why don't you work? And what did you tell her? You probably blocked her, called her Dustiana.
Are you on social media? And I was like, I'm really not on social media.
You're literally on social media answering a bitch who told you to get a job, but you say you really not on social media. Well, bitch, if you really not on social media, then your ass need to really be in a job.
Like, if you've been paying attention, I haven't been doing this shit like I'm supposed to. I haven't been.
Yeah, but you've been paying attention to you beg for goddamn bacon every goddamn day.
Doing it. I just started doing it.
And when that didn't work, you finally did what I knew you would do and use your son.
This month. Like, I really have not been paying attention to this shit. And I've been just trying to work on my kids. My kids' life.
Your kids. Your daughter who you admitted left. And your son who can't talk. Who loves it in the car. What's the problem? What's there to work on?
But trying to keep up with my son and be an advocate for him is difficult because I always got.
No. You're not an advocate for anything but you. When the breakfast scam didn't work, now you're finally, but you're not showing a recent picture, you're finally showing us, oh my God, my son has what everybody knew he already had. You're finally using your son to deflect those goddamn bullets which you've been using.
Paperwork to do. I always got doctors to talk to, therapists to talk to.
What doctors and therapists? Bitch, if you had doctors and therapists to talk to, you wouldn't be up here begging because you'd be in jail. But that's neither here nor there.
I went to a meeting for my son last week and it was 11 of them and one of me sitting there.
11 of them at a meeting. Really? Was radio at the fucking meeting? I bet he wasn't. You probably left in the goddamn car because if you brought him into that meeting, your ass would be in jail, so stop lying.
Talking about my son. My son needs me all the time. It's just...
Your son who can't talk, can't tie his own shoes, and ain't potty trained needs you, who got him living in a fucking car? He needs you? Okay.
Like, how, as a mother, am I going to be able to do this and work and content?
You should have thought about that before you purposely got pregnant by somebody else's husband who told you he didn't want it.
Like, everybody who's around me is like, Soncerae, just keep them.
Everybody who? Ain't nobody around you but what Benji told you this shit? Okay.
Your content and then start doing content about being autism. Start doing it, but it's...
No, you didn't want to do no content about being an autism mom because it takes all the attention off of you. That's the goddamn problem, bitch. Stop lying. We ain't buying it, bitch. We not buying it.
It's just a sensitive topic to me. I don't want people making fun of myself.
No, it's a sensitive topic to you because there's something called accountability. We're going to want to see progress. We're going to want to see him thrive. And we want to see you go to jail, but that's not going to happen. So we know you're not going to do that. Now, reluctantly, you've had to come on here and use your son's condition to beg, but you've done everything but speak about him. 90% of this bullshit is about you and how everybody else has wronged you. Bitch.
Sensitive topic, but people are like, you need to spread awareness because there's not a lot of people out here.
No, bitch, you need to get a goddamn job and get that boy to somebody who's going to take care of him. But unfortunately, you are stuck with him. Or he's stuck with you, rather.
Talk about it. I find an entertaining way to talk about it, and it's just like hard for me to...
Oh, this is very entertaining, bitch. It is hard for you to get up here and talk about anything but you. We know, bitch. We know. We get it.
Even figure out how to do something like that. It's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge because not everybody
says that their child loves to live in the car. Oh yeah, bitch, that's a definite challenge.
Understands it, and that's another thing. Like when
bitch, we really don't understand this bullshit. We really don't. Sorry, bitch. You get no sympathy votes over here.
I first took my son to the doctors to even tell him, hey, my son has autism. He lacked all empathy and compassion for my son.
Oh, did he? We lack all empathy and compassion for your son. Because his mama ain't shit. And it's not him we won't help, bitch. It's you.
I don't even like dealing with my son's pediatrician because of that. And so the teachers at his school are like, you need...
So now because the pediatrician is being a dick, you don't like dealing with a pediatrician. Just like you didn't go to get prenatal care, which possibly could have prevented his autism, because you don't want nobody poking and prodding you. Okay. But you let 9 niggas at the swingers party, 11 niggas at the swingers party poke and prod you, though. Okay.
To deal with his pediatrician because he needs to get evaluated again and this and that and this.
No, bitch, he needs to be evaluated, period. Stop lying. We already know.
It's just like, oh my God. Right now, the school is doing an IEP plan for my son. Basically,
no, bitch. They could do that shit in a day. The problem is if you end up leaving him with that school, they gonna keep him. And you not gonna get his ass back. That's what the real problem is.
Waiting him to see what he needs. And that takes 30 for my doctor. That waiting list right there just to get my son evaluated by a psychiatrist.
It's always a waiting list with this bitch.
Son evaluated by a psychiatrist was 60 days.
No, it's not 60 days. Stop lying, bitch. You keep trying to push this shit out. You mean to tell me there's a special needs child and they're making him wait 2 months? Really? No, before you take him to a goddamn ER right goddamn now, bitch, they gonna see him ASAP. No, the problem is they're gonna evaluate your ass too.
And I was just like, oh, Jesus. I need to understand the part on my phone. And
yeah, that's probably somebody called to tell you that you need to pay this goddamn room before noon, bitch. Yeah, go ahead and pay that shit, ain't bad. Answer that goddamn phone.
The biggest problem I have right now is
bitch, it might be a job calling.
being able to go to these things that kids with special needs go to outside of school. For example,
yeah, bitch, come on, make the shit up, make it up. Because you're making the shit up as you go along. Come on, bitch, make it up. You're not talking to a school of morons here, bitch. Come on, stop it.
all right, so there's this place called, it's a regional center, East Bay. It's for kids that have disabilities.
Okay, then why isn't he there? Oh, that's right, because his mama ain't shit.
You gotta go through a series of like interviews.
Nah, bitch, stop it. So you think everybody dumb. Stop making excuses as to why you ain't got no job, why your son ain't getting properly evaluated. Stop it, bitch, because it ain't working. No, bitch, we are not believing you. Stop.
To just get help. You know, just how when I filed for government assistance, I had to literally go through a series of interviews to even get this.
Yeah, because they probably wondering, when was your last place of employment again? Huh? What do you do for a living? Highest level of education, bitch. If you put that you got a bachelor's degree on that shit while you begging for food stamps and government assistance, they would have laughed your ass out the goddamn child center.
And there's so many resources that my son can get. And there's so many things that he...
Yes, there's so many resources that he could get if you had it properly evaluated. But since you're trying to hide him and do this shit under the table, you trying to start a goddamn GoFundMe. When you can get all this shit for free if you just tell the truth. But they gonna end up locking your ass up too.
Needs the actual...
You bitch you.
costs. And that's the problem.
No, they don't. If that boy's special needs, you're not gonna have to pay any goddamn thing. It's gonna cost you, bitch, but it's not gonna cost you no money.
I'm having right now, it's just like, how am I gonna go to work?
Bitch, you ain't had to go to work in 30 goddamn years, so that's not a problem.
And do all this, and...
Problem is, if they give you all them programs, bitch, if they don't lock you up, they gonna make your ass get a fucking job. You ain't trying to do that.
I was like, I'm gonna just take y'all with me so y'all can see what I'm going through. So
yeah, bitch, take us with you. Go to the goddamn office. Go to the Department of Family and Children's Services and record that shit, bitch. And take us through that goddamn process. Because if you do that, they gonna take you through the fucking process.
As I put up my autism awareness, fundraiser for my son.
No. That's a you awareness fund. That fund is so you can sit on your fat, funky ass. That's what the fuck that shit is for.
You'll see why I'm asking for it. Because it's like ridiculous.
No. All you gotta do is go down to the Department of Family and Children's Services, sign up for that shit, get it evaluated. You ain't gotta pay for shit, but they gonna make you get a job though. They'll place you in some housing. And they gonna give him his benefits. You can get his SSI check started. But they gonna make your raggedy ass get a fucking job. And you're gonna fuck up said job because you're gonna go in there looking down on everybody.
Now, the problem, again, before I...
No, bitch. The problem is you having to actually go down there and do that shit. And you're gonna have to tell the truth. That's the fucking problem. And since you don't want to do that because you and the truth are goddamn distant enemies, you coming on here trying to beg.
I'll go further. I do want to say this. So, I was, like I said, I've been in the hotel since October.
Bitch, you've been in the hotel since October of 2000. Stop it.
About a week before Christmas. I don't know what was happening. Like this.
How you not know what was happening, bitch? You was at home, you wasn't at work. How the fuck you not know what's happening?
I'm declining it for a reason. Wait a minute, let me look at my comments. Did I miss the part about...
Yes, you declined it because it's probably got that hotel saying, look, bitch, noon is fast approaching, you need to pay.
What happened to the house? Yeah, you gotta scroll back. I see what happened to the house. You should definitely do content about being just...
You happened to the house, bitch.
Mom, I've always wondered what happened to the Raising Justice channel. Nothing happened to it. I didn't like that people was like taking his content and like using it.
Exposing your ass. And it wasn't his content because there was no content.
To make fun of him. I ain't like that shit. I was...
Nah, but who laughed at you?
Like, nah, that's not okay. You know what I mean? Like, and it was like grown man. It was creepy. It was like, how you a grown ass man making fun of a kid?
I'm making fun of his mama, not him.
It was just too much. It was like, I was like, my son's no better than this. So anyway,
Come on, man. Look at this bitch is looking up there, hoping the heavens drop some more bullshit in her fucking head. But you have yet to show him because he's asleep. That's why you kind of whispering. Or whoever you had watching it, whatever, we know his ass sleep.
Before Christmas, I look outside, my car gone.
Bitch, that ain't the first time. Come on now. That ain't the first time you look outside your car. Go on, bitch.
All my son's Christmas toys.
What Christmas toys? He didn't even know what Christmas is. You know goddamn well he didn't get no fucking Christmas toy. Now think about it. If you're in a hotel with him, why would his Christmas toys be in the fucking car? What sense does that make, bitch? Stop it.
Everything I bought him for Christmas was still in the car because I couldn't fit.
No, stop lying, bitch. Stop lying. See that's it. Oh my God, they took my car when I was Christmas present. Well, bitch, if they took your car, all you had to do was go to who repoed it, and they'll let you get your son Christmas presents out. So that shit not only doesn't make sense, that shit ain't true. Stop it.
About how to get out of the car without him seeing it, because remember, it's just me and him, and during the
Bitch, he don't even know what Christmas is. Why didn't you wrap the shit? It's not like he gonna ask you what it is. Or if you really expect us to believe it, why didn't you put it in there when he was asleep? Because you full of shit.
he wasn't in school yet. So I was like, how I never separate from him long enough to be able to hide something from him.
No, you can't hide nothing from him because he constantly, woo! You can't hide shit. But stop it. But again, if that really happened, if they took that car, his presents in him, all you had to call say, hey, I know y'all took the car because I'm a broke bitch, but can I get my non-existent Christmas presents out of there? Appreciate you.
I was like, oh, I had all these Christmas gifts. But like his grandmother would send stuff like via Amazon and stuff like that, and I would just put everything in the trunk. Like one time, he would bug me about this helicopter. He has this thing about helicopters. He would.
How he bugging? He can't talk. Well, he constantly pointing at a helicopter?
Bug the fuck out of me about this helicopter every time we went in the store. He would literally have an autism meltdown over this.
He would have an autism meltdown because his diaper's full again.
Helicopter. I don't mean a regular temper tantrum, like a regular kid. I'm talking about a real autism meltdown where he be mad at me for like a week.
So he's mad at you, but he can't get a helicopter. But he ain't mad at you about him sleeping in the car all the time? Okay.
Talking to me about this helicopter. All right.
You just said the motherfucker can't talk. So how he talking to you about a helicopter? Come on, bitch. Stop.
They get obsessed. And so he was like, obsessed with this helicopter. So one day I just snuck into the store and got the helicopter and hid it in the trunk. When I looked outside and I saw it in my...
So while you snuck into the goddamn... See, this is how you know the bitch lying. How you sneak into the store and leave your special needs son in the goddamn car? How does that work, bitch? Please tell me.
Was gone. I wasn't even mad because I forgot that all of his Christmas toys was in the car.
Bitch, why don't you get to why they took the car? Why don't you get to that part?
I was just happy to get away from the goddamn car.
Miss, I'm having anxiety but not being in the car, but I'm happy to get away from the car.
Because what happened was Capital One was hounding me about this car. Like...
That was in Damo's name. When they call her, don't call me, call this bitch.
First of all, my payments on the car was too high to begin with because it was like $500.
Yeah, it's high when you ain't got no goddamn job. Your payments on the car that you guilted Damo and let you keep was too high. Okay.
And that was annoying the shit out of me because to me, I think that car was...
Just say you left it parked somewhere too long and they told it. Tell the truth, bitch. Come on. How they find the car of a homeless person in a goddamn hotel? Really? Okay.
Worth all that. But then when I bought it, I bought it in 2020.
You didn't buy the car. That was Damo's car.
It was a 2020 when I got it. And it had like 14 miles on it and shit.
Stop it, bitch. Stop lying.
I was the first person to drive the motherfucker. But
No, it's supposed to be Damo driving the motherfucker. And they came and took it. Bitch, you can't even lie right. I told you.
The note on that bitch was $500 a month, right? And then I had to pay insurance on top of that, which was $345.
But you wealthy, so what's the problem?
So imagine me paying that every month and taking care of
it. And begging. Come on, bitch. Imagine paying with no job and beg. Every goddamn month, bitch. We can't imagine it. I know I can't. Goddamn. Fuck.
everything by myself, financially. I work in my ass off just to keep my apartment, my house, my all that.
Working your ass off, bitch.
So anyway,
You just said that you couldn't work because, bitch, how you fucking work your ass off? You just said you couldn't work because goddamn Damo was there. Stop it, bitch. Stop it. Stop it. We don't believe you. Stop it.
So anyway, they took the car and I was like relieved. I was like,
You were relieved when they took the car. Your son's favorite place to be and they took it. Uh-oh.
thank God I never got to see that car again. Like, y'all.
Oh, okay. So you was glad that you lost the high-end apartment in the rich area. You was glad you lost the big house you didn't really want to be in anyway. And now you're glad that they took your, here you tell it, starter home / car. Wow, bitch. Wow.
I don't even know sleeping in that car, living in that car, the pain that was in that car. The pain.
What pain? Bitch, the car gave you a goddamn roof. And it gave you the authorities to run from. What do you mean pain?
I maybe one day I'll sit down and I share the pain that I experienced in that car, but I used to cry
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
so hard.
You already told us, bitch. You used to cry in the car. You told us. We know, bitch. You used to cry in the car.
Or I would wait till my kids were asleep.
You wait till they fall asleep in the car. Oh, no. You told us that already, bitch. We know.
Cried my eyes out because we was in the car. I was so miserable. I was so mad at my daughter.
You were miserable and mad at your daughter for letting you sleep in the car that was supposed to be hers while she out there Chick-fil-A handing out food like a basic bitch. You're mad at her while she was watching her non-verbal dragon breath brother while you sat there babbling about nothing, but you're mad at her though.
I was just like, oh, I hate this feeling. When they took that car, I was like, oh.
Oh, you're so glad they took that car and messed up whoever's credit that car's name was in. You're so fucking glad about that. I'll bet.
Like, who's happy that their car is repossessed?
You? And it ain't like it's the first time it happened. You fucked up Big Kathy's credit with the house. Now you're fucking up Damo's or whoever the fuck, probably Andre's, by getting that car repo. Wow, you're a fucking colossal piece of shit.
Mean.
Like, bitch, you were really you went from the frying pan to the fucking fire and you're laughing about this.
I should have just surrendered it.
Got a job? Yeah, bitch, you should have surrendered it. When they kept telling you to make payments on it, because you fucking up somebody's credit, bitch, you should have surrendered it.
But I was like, I don't know, I had some type of attachment to it, and plus I couldn't imagine
You had an attachment to it because that was where you lived in.
doing myself without a car. I hadn't had a car in a long ass fucking time. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you haven't had a car in a long ass fucking time because last week got repoed. Yeah, priest car don't count.
But the last time I had a car, I think I have a car maybe
Since your last one got repoed?
3 months when I first moved here. I had never gone long without my car. But what really
What do you mean my car, bitch? You didn't have one. Fuck you mean? Stop it.
disappointed me was my son's Christmas toys was in the trunk. His scooter was in the trunk. And there's this thing he loves to lay on. It had construction vehicles on it.
Yeah, you mean they took his bedroom. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, bitch. They took it. Oh well, they took everything.
And pillows on it.
Your squad by is taking the day. Are you a little more tired than usual? You might be low on
Like, you're breaking my heart, bitch. Oh no, you're breaking my fucking heart. Oh no.
And I mean, that pillow's on it, but it was like pillows in it. You could like unroll.
Oh, bitch, why are you even mentioning this irrelevant shit? You're stuck in a fucking hotel again. Why are you even mentioning this shit?
Because sometimes he would sleep in the car. So it
We know. We got to the part about you looting the car, bitch. What are you talking about?
would be like a bean bag that you could unroll, but you put pillows in it in order to make it a bed.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Bitch, you could describe a fucking beanie pillow with construction cars on it, but you can't fucking describe the little vibrating plate thingy that he needs for his autism. Okay, gotcha, bitch.
I hope I got a picture of it. Because I think
What does that have to do with anything? What are you talking about? Stop, bitch. You're supposed to be on here talking about autism.
I'm going to start sharing more about how it was when I lived in the car. But that was in there. I had
The car gone, bitch. How you gonna share it?
papers in there, but most of the stuff of my electronics or anything valuable of mine, I had, you know what I mean?
But you just happen to have all your recording shit. You just happen to have your fucking banner. But they took all your other shit. Okay. You brought the Black Macho banner in, but you left your son's Christmas toys in the car. Right.
I wasn't,
I bet if they took that goddamn banner and that collage of priest, you would have raised all kind of hell about that shit.
outside of his Christmas gift. I wasn't really upset about that car. But I used to be very communicative with Capital One. I would try to pay them as much as I could. It's not like I was avoiding him or anything. I wouldn't hit him.
No. You probably tell, please don't come take the car that's not in my name. And what do you care? It's not your credit that got messed up.
Refinanced my car and everything. I had refinanced it.
How you finance a car, but you can't finance a fucking apartment? How does that make sense? They give you a goddamn car, but they won't give you a fucking apartment. Okay, bitch. You expect us to believe that shit?
Maybe 2 weeks before they took it. And I was a little pissed about that. And that's why they ass getting sued now. They getting sued.
Oh, they get sued by who? Who, bitch? You? They get sued by unemployed, bitch. Okay. But you made sure you put your wig on, though, to come on here and beg. Okay.
For shit. Damn, Experian is getting sued for shit because the way that they do people. Like, first of all, they hound the...
And what does that have to do with autism? We're still waiting, bitch.
Fuck out you. Like, they used to call me 13, 14 times a day and shit. If I didn't pay my note.
Oh, so who calling you now then? Who else do you owe?
Oops. Like, one time, that next day, 13, 14 calls a day.
Okay, then get a goddamn job. How about that?
It was ridiculous. I was like, I cannot. And they had been doing that when I first started being late with the payments. It was almost like...
Okay, a bitch who's sitting there, 10 grand in 10 days, married rich, owning opulence, is literally telling her how she can't pay her bills.
When you see people go through something financially, like you see that the entire...
No, when we see a goddamn fake rich bitch get on here and tell us that she lives in the richest area in America. She lives in Northern California. There's only 3 black people there because it's full of Asians, Mexicans, and white folks. I bet they ain't getting they shit repoed, dog. Imagine this. Imagine how pissed off you got to be as a tow truck driver in Northern California. You're bragging to all your other tow truck friends, hey man, I just repoed a Bentley. For real? Yep. I'm about to go repo this Maserati. Do you really think that repo man told his other repo guys that he had to go and repo a broke down Corolla with a cushion bean bag in the back? Huh? Do you really think he told his tow truck friends that? No!
All this basically terrible. Just the United States of America and how the economy is.
Okay, again, this bitch is using this to get on here and pretend to beg for radio, but all she's doing is talking about herself like she always does. She has to throw in, I live in Northern California, one of the richest areas in America. My son's father is a Dusty, and you up here dry begging. Not one time have we seen you go more than 30 seconds talking about your son's condition.
Why would you do that to people? You know what I mean?
Why would you do that to your son? You got your son living in and out of a goddamn car, but with Capital One talking about, hey bitch, we want our money, we want our car. And when you don't pay, they come and get it. Just like somebody need to come repo radio. Hashtag repo radio.
I kept thinking to myself, like, first of all, my car is
See, that's your problem, bitch. Stop thinking to yourself. That's your biggest problem.
in a handicap space.
Handicap space, bitch. Just because you're mentally handicapped does not mean you can park in a handicap space.
my son is special needs, so I have a handicap plaque on my car.
Bitch, that does not count as you having a handicap sticker. It doesn't.
And the person that towed my car looked at this car, saw that it's in a handicap spot with a handicap plaque.
Bitch, what the fuck does that have to do? Oh, okay. So basically, everybody who late on their car payments, according to this bitch, park your shit in a handicap spot and they're not gonna take it. It don't matter how late you are on your payments, according to this bitch, park that shit in the first handicap spot you can find.
And you still take it.
Yes, bitch. Yes. Yes. You don't have a job and you want to take over some car note payments? What's dumber than that?
Like, what kind of fucked up world do we live in?
It's called the barter system, bitch. You give us money, we give you a car. You don't give us money, we take the fucking car.
You know what? Why they feel comfortable? Because in order for them to make money for their own family, they gotta take from somebody else.
Okay, they take it from somebody else's, but bitch, by you're not paying, you're taking from someone else's family too. And just so you know, them repoing their goddamn cars, putting money in their family's pocket. So stop it. Your logic does not work in here, bitch. It don't.
I didn't do something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So the more that I think of it that way, the more I get over it.
Well, bitch, call Capital One and tell them that your son got autism and your car got a handicap sticker on it and it's got a beanbag mattress in the back with Hot Wheel cars on it. Tell them to come drop that motherfucker back off.
Back then, it was told. So I have yet to call Capital One.
Capital One don't need to hear from you. For what? They got their shit back. I know they mad, but they ain't got to call. They don't need you to call them.
And that was a week before Christmas. Because
And that's still your fault. Just like it's Big Kathy's fault, Damo's fault, now it's Capital One fault. It's everybody else's fault because you don't do what you supposed to do. It's everybody else's fault.
we took it and I looked out the window. I was so relieved. I was like, oh.
Oh, you were so relieved. Okay, but why didn't you call and tell them to come get it since you were so relieved? You so relieved. Now you got to walk every goddamn way again. You so relieved, bitch. I know.
Because I hated that car from the beginning. I got that car because my mother wanted me to get that car.
No, oh, you hate it because your mama wants you to get the car. Everybody else wants you to come on here and goddamn beg for fucking money for autism. Okay, bitch. All right. Well, bitch, stop listening to everybody and do it yourself then.
I remember telling my mother, like, everything that I
Again, bitch, what does this have to do with radio not being potty trained?
do, everything that I've been doing for the past 6 or 7 years, I've been doing it to make everybody else happy. And
Who have you been making happy, bitch? You sitting there not goddamn working. People calling your mama, harassing her on social media. We call your daughter weird as fuck. How is that you benefiting anybody? How?
because she don't know. And she was like, I know. And I'm like, yeah. Even my daughter was like, I know. I know you've just been doing everything everybody else wants you to do, and you need to do it.
No, bitch, everybody wants you to get a job and goddamn get your son evaluated and give him up to somebody who will take care of him. So no, bitch, you have not been doing what everyone else wants you to do.
She had me. And I was talking to my mother, my daughter the other day.
Oh my God, you probably calling to ask for something. Bitch, can you please get on here and you talked about everybody but your son you talked about the least. You talked about how Kathy did you wrong, how Damo did you wrong, but the reason you're up here begging, you have the least information about. She ain't moving back, bitch. Hell the fuck no. How you gonna pick up from the airport? Huh? How you gonna pick Big Kathy up from the airport, bitch? What, she gonna jump on your back? Huh? Nope. She is not talking about, you probably called her crying, giving her that sob story, and because she's stupid for answering the goddamn phone. Okay.
Are you happy with that? It's like,
she ain't coming back, bitch.
get back to you. Like, oh no, we want to see. You know what I mean? But when my friends came to me and said, "So we need to do more autism awareness."
What friends? Why couldn't any of these goddamn friends help you pay your car note. What fucking friends, bitch? No, that was your last thing that you have not tried because you care about him the least. Last thing you tried. You sit there begging for breakfast money. You ain't got no goddamn car. Your son hungry. Now when nothing else works, now you're on goddamn GoFundMe. And when you saw that balance was zero, now you up here begging live. Stop.
You need to tell people what you're experiencing because people don't know that you are going through what you're going through.
Oh, bitch, we know. Oh, believe me, bitch, we know. No, we won't. Stop it. And if that's the case, you talk about everything but radio.
You know, you go funny. Just tell people that you need money. I was like, I don't know.
So far, let's think how dumb this bitch think we are. You talk about if you're not having no job, you need money for breakfast, your car got repoed, this motel room is $3,000 a month, and you need money for autism. Bitch, you need money for you. You talked about how you are in financial straits, how you need money for that motel, how your car got repoed. Very little about radio.
It took them a while for them to start answering.
It took who a while, bitch? Where they at? Who?
I remember someone coming in my comments.
Then, bitch, you need to call in. You need to do a private live stream with them who told you to get up here and beg for autism money. I bet those people get up here and donate to your ass in a minute. I'll wait.
2 years ago, telling me this shit. People have been asking me to do autism awareness.
Right, and we believe that, but because if you show that, you will show how everyone is aware about autism but you. Because you're neglecting him. You're not getting the help that he needs, and it's all about you. So no, you're not going to do that.
I'm just like, I don't want to put my son out there.
But you're putting him out there now, but you're not really putting him out there because you're not showing it. It's all about you.
People just make fun of my son and try to use my son as a tool.
No, you're using him as a tool right now. You use him as a tool to try to trap his daddy. That didn't work. You use him as a tool to get Big Kathy and Damo to stay with you for them 4 years, and they got tired of that shit.
Against me, I don't like that. I think that's cool.
But you're doing it now. You use him as a tool against his grandmama and his auntie when it didn't work against his daddy.
I don't know why people do that. It's cruel. It's ugly.
Yes, bitch, why do you do that? It's cruel.
I don't like it.
But you're doing it.
So I don't participate in nothing like that. Like, I don't want to
But you're participating in a bullshit GoFundMe right now. That GoFundMe is for you and for you alone. Because if you did what you had to do to get him evaluated, you wouldn't have to ask for anything, but they'll ask something from you. You got to keep up with them goddamn appointments, and you got to get a job first of all, and you're not going to do that.
with my son either. Like, I'm just going to put my son on social media just so I can make some money type of shit.
You're doing it now!
And this one guy was like, he got an autistic kid himself. He was like, white people do it all the time.
I guarantee you, white people are not doing what this raggedy bitch here is doing. Guarantee you that.
I was like, you got a point, my dude. But I don't want to do all that to my son. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't like Michael Hurt. Let me share with you, because I think it was you who said this when I shared the GoFundMe link with you yesterday. Let's talk about.
And how much money did you ask him for? That shit's still at $0.
This, because this is important. What you're saying? You're saying you heard of Autism Speaks? You heard of the Special Olympics?
Yes, bitch. You sat there and did a fake Autism Speaks. They shut that down. Special Olympics is your stupid ass running from one motel to the next motel. That's the only Special Olympics I see.
Shit like that. When somebody tells you that their child has special needs and that they need help with them financially, the
Bitch, you was begging before you came up with radio's condition.
dumbest thing that you can say that could probably be offensive to them is, oh wow, have you heard of the Special Olympics?
Yeah, bitch, Special Olympics. Him running around in a circle, screaming, snatching dolls off tables. See who can do that shit the quickest. I bet he'll get at least a bronze medal.
Don't say that ever again. Because I'm surprised that you're saying it in here again.
Okay, bitch, what about Autism Speaks? You ain't saying nothing about that?
Because you said it on Instagram and I didn't respond to you. I had to go talk to some other parents who had children with autism.
What other parents? Where they at? I bet you didn't show. Where the parents at, bitch? They could have told you what the name of that vibrate plate is, at least.
And asked them what I was supposed to say to you. Because I thought it was inappropriate.
Or ask them what all they had to do to get their child properly diagnosed and taken care of, but you're not going to do that. Because I bet you your autistic child don't look like their autistic child.
For you to say, I thought it was the dumbest thing for you to say to someone.
No, the dumbest thing for you to say is, hey, y'all, let me, who has no job, no money, I don't give a shit about my son, let me hold $13,000. That's the dumbest shit you could have said. And you said it.
Just told you they have a special needs kid. I didn't like it.
Okay, then take your special need kid down to the Department of Family and Children Services, and they will take care of all that. And then they're going to hand you your Popeyes apron and your name tag and tell you to go to work.
And I think it's because it's a extremely sensitive topic. And I didn't want to be like bitchy. I thought maybe I was
Imagine when don't nobody donate to your ass. Imagine how you're going to be then.
reacting. But now that you've said it again, yeah.
Come on, bitch. Come on, let it out, bitch. Let it out. That's why you turn the comments off. Let it out, bitch.
Just don't say that again. Don't. When someone tells you that they have a special needs kid, or they tell you, hey, my kid has autism.
Well, bitch, what if we tell you to get a job? Is that insensitive? Okay. How about asking hard-earned, well-employed people for some fucking money while you're sitting up there with no job talking about your car just got repoed, begging for breakfast every goddamn day? How about that?
Don't say that. I think what would be a better response would be to just listen to them talk about it.
Oh, we listen to you talk, bitch. We listening.
And if they tell you about a charity that they work with, or if they tell you about a charity that they work with, or if they ask you for...
That's probably somebody else coming to repost some bullshit, bitch. Better go pay their goddamn wrong. Better answer their goddamn desk phone.
charities, then you can mention, hey, whatever charities that you know that deal with autism. But the Special Olympics, bitch?
Bitch, they were talking about you going to the Special Olympics, not radio.
Y'all gotta do better. Don't ever say that to somebody who got a special needs kid.
How about telling an unemployed bitch begging to get a job? Is that insensitive?
Don't ever say nothing. That's what's just dumb, man. Think about that. Anyway, this is why I wanted. Now y'all see this shit like that is why I didn't want to do it.
No, bitch, that's why you turn them comments off.
And now my friends, they're all like, I see what you mean. Yeah, because people...
Well, why can't your friends donate? You got all them friends, all them people telling you to do shit, but that GoFundMe is still at a zero.
He's saying, great. Anyway, don't say that again. All right? Please don't say that again. But you said, don't feel bad if a lot of us are used to being broke. We don't know how to life another way. I'm trying to break my poverty mindset. Yeah, the poverty mindset is hard to get out of once you...
Poverty mindset is saying, oh my God, I got anxiety about being in a place with 4 walls and a roof. I miss sleeping in the car. Bitch, that's a poverty mindset.
Out of it. I mean, once you out of it, it's hard to get back in. You know what I mean?
Bitch, you never left. What are you talking about?
Like, I refuse to, even with me working as hard as I can to make sure that we stay where we are, because we are in a decent area.
Okay, then ask some of those decent white, Asian, and Hispanic folks for a handout. Ask them.
Our hotel is in a decent area. And it's closest to the school, and I refuse to.
What school?
Put us in a poverty-stricken environment.
You're literally talking about you miss sleeping in the car and you're worried about putting you in a poverty-stricken environment? Newsflash, bitch, you never left.
Because of his condition.
No, he's in there because of his mama's condition, bitch. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I want to talk more about my experience with him. And
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be here.
I don't even know what the point I was trying to make, but I started to go for
We don't know what point you're trying to make either, bitch.
me. And I need you guys to donate because we
Nope.
need $25,000, but I started off
25.
with $13,000, but I want to get $5,000 and just go buy me a little cheap Ford Focus. I don't ever want a car note again. I don't want to.
Oh, bitch, you want us to buy you a Ford Focus to go sleep in? No.
Get back. I don't want Vans. I don't want a Lexus. I don't want nothing. I want that.
Bitch, you should want a bed. You should want a bathroom. You should want a closet. And you ain't got none of that shit with your broke ass.
I just want to go buy a car flat out because I need a car to go back and forth to all of
To where? You ain't got no job. What the fuck you need a car to go back and forth to?
my son's like appointments and therapies and stuff like that. And right now,
That he's not going to? Bitch, you got public transportation who will come and pick you up to take him to goddamn treatment. But he's not getting treatment.
I'm walking everywhere because they repossessed my car. And I've been getting on the bus and stuff, right? I've been getting on the bus.
Yes. And the good thing for you, you've been getting on the bus with all those white, Hispanic, and Asian people. There are none of those dirty black people on the bus. Lucky you.
His school is like a mile away from where we're staying. And
You mean you walk past the school, but he ain't going to school because your ass will be in jail.
sometimes we get on the bus for that. You know what I mean? He loved the bus. Remember, he loved.
Oh, he loved the car, now he loved the bus. I can imagine how that motherfucker is on the goddamn bus. Oh my God. So does he get on the bus and try to lay down and go to sleep? Does he try to stick his head out the window on the bus? Is he mad because he can't roll down the bus window like he could do in his old house? I mean, the Corolla?
Everything transportation. I sell it. Everything.
Then why you need a car? If he loved the bus that much, bitch, then ride, radio ride.
Every time he see that bus, he be like, hooray!
Okay, yeah, okay.
He losing his mind over the bus.
Really? And y'all wonder why this bitch homeless? Really?
Boy, don't pull it together. Don't pull that shit together.
No, if his mama would pull it together, he wouldn't get excited when he see a fucking bus.
Over the bus. But yeah, my son loved the bus. But I felt like now was the time for me to start sharing with everybody.
Are you high value men with intentions of marrying listening to this bitch? This is what you're gonna get by sending this bitch $100 a day for breakfast. This is what you're gonna get right here.
I stand for my son and riding with my life, and that's why I haven't been posting. And anyone who been my day one.
But you've been posting every goddamn day, bitch. Your only day was is us. We've been laughing since day one, bitch. Ha ha.
See, I can tell I haven't really been posting like that. Like I post here and there, but
You beg literally for breakfast every goddamn day, all day, every day. But you ain't been posting it. Okay.
I'm
Right,
to
bitch.
posting on a regular, and a lot of it will be on Justice's channel.
You can't. Because if you did post on a regular, if he was really in school, you would be up here begging every day. And guys, notice how the bitch begging looks nothing like those heavily photoshopped pictures. All you OnlyFans guys who don't exist, who are thinking about subscribing to this bitch, her OnlyFans, this right here is what y'all gonna get.
And a lot of it will be on here because I'm really trying to get my money up. I'm trying to get my numbers up on my YouTube channel as well.
Bitch, if somebody give you $1, they'll be getting your goddamn numbers up, bitch. We know.
As on my Facebook and my Threads and Instagram. TikTok, maybe. It depends on TikTok. I'm not sure what TikTok, but
Yeah, because your ass can get exposed and kicked off TikTok. Come on, bitch. Come on. Come on.
I don't like where the internet has gone. It's gone into.
The internet has gone everywhere but near you. And you don't fucking like it. But it ain't our fault, bitch. It really ain't. Sorry.
place where everybody's talking about relationships. And, I've been talking about relationships for like 20 years.
And nobody cares. That's right. You talk about finance, but your car get repoed. You talk about relationships, but the baby you purposely had by somebody else's husband came out slow and the man went back to his wife. Okay, we got you, bitch. We got you. Okay, got you. Right, bitch. Okay.
Because I'm a certified life coach, I'm trained and educated in it.
Oh, you're a certified life coach. So, you're a certified life coach, bitch. So is that why they keep denying you, bitch? Huh? So you put life coach down on your goddamn rental applications? If you be applying for welfare, you put life coach down, and they ask you where you went to college, and your answer is, I'm not telling. That's why they keep denying you, bitch. So y'all, as y'all can see, here this bitch is again with a surprise live stream. But surprise, bitch, here I go to rebuke your ass. Like I said, I ain't went nowhere because I ain't going nowhere. This is the Dark Lord here. Make sure y'all see this shit. That goddamn go fund her. Make sure y'all go report this shit because this shit is a scam. This shit is not for autism. This shit is for her. All she's done is sit there and talk about her. How bad she got it. This is not about radio. Y'all fall for that bullshit if you want to. I'm not. I'm out.